Hello, guys. Hello, welcome back to another watch along. Let's see how this goes. As you've noticed, I have a clock in the corner this time. A lot of people requested that. I'll see if I can get it working. Manchester City play Sheffield Wednesday, and I'm very, very excited. Hello to everyone joining in there. I'm not going to talk too loudly today because I've been a bit run down recently. As you follow me on Twitter, you may know that I've been paranoid about coronavirus, so my voice is a bit sore. But hello to everyone joining in, to Farouk, to Dino, to Soy, to Philip Hammond, to Daniel, to Stu, to LG and Cal456, the Academy Star member there. Hello to Philip Hammond, hello to James, hello to Caden. Everyone joining in, it's going to be wonderful. I hope you're all joined in, and fingers crossed this time, by the way, there'll be no delays on the stream because I'm watching it on TV. It's on TV right next to me there. So it should be bang on. Hello to Daniel Haslam as well there, Blue Duck and James Barrell, and I think a couple of you got 2 shout outs there, and Emmanuel looking bright. Thank you. I mean, am I particularly contrasty today? I don't know, but fingers crossed this should be a good fun evening. Don't forget as well, I'll try and read as many comments as I could. Abdullah there, Abdullah Al-Mazarui. Did I get that right? Abdullah Al-Mazarui is how I'm going to pronounce it. I might be totally wrong, but Abdullah's a big member, so thank you very much, Abdullah. And to Luke, and to Blue Duck, and to Russell Ward, and to Pete Shepherd, and Garry the N-word. What up, Steve? Hello, Luke. Hope you're all very good. Kun Aguero, you should be busy, mate. You're on the pitch, but he's apparently he's in Singapore watching the match at 3:45, mate. 3:45 a.m., mate. That's a hell of a shift you put in there. But looking forward to this. Now, I apologise at any point. Please let me know if I forget to get the clock going or if I get to change the score. I really need a better setup. I've got one laptop and I've got to juggle about 5 things. Most people have 2 laptops and I'm very jealous. Or 2 screens. I need to get 2 screens in the go, but I'm still very amateur at all this. So, the team. Shall we start? Yes, Kate, this is basically a slightly different angle, mate. Caden's pointed out it's a different room angle. See behind me over there, that's the table I sit on and do videos, normally looking this way, but now we're looking back at the table where I normally do videos, if that makes sense. You'll recognise the guitar and everything, which is normally over my other shoulder. Now it's over this shoulder because I'm facing the other way. So I'm looking. It's because I can basically watch the TV, and I've got my setup is so poor. LG and Cow. Thank you so much, mate. Look at that. LG, you started wonderfully. Thank you so much for the $1.99 donation there. He's upgraded to the 8 tier and it's worth it. Love the vid. LG and Carl, there'll be loads of videos. If you don't know what he's referring to, basically, to try and do this full time, I'm going to have to find a way to try and earn enough to pay my rent, and I've got tiers on Patreon and YouTube where you can basically get bonus videos. I'm going to be doing about at least 10 bonus videos a month, sometimes more, but I guarantee at least 5, but I'm aiming for 10 and sometimes more, basically. Hopefully loads of content, and there'll be different kind of stuff. So yeah, there'll be loads of things, and LG and Cow is a great supporter of my channel. Thank you so much, mate. If you want to get patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany, on here you can be a YouTube member as well. Garry, I am not playing the guitar today. I don't think even tune that guitar, and I've got nothing to play for you. So we go on to the team and football comps. Hi, Dad. I have a son. Did not know I had a son. But hello to you, future son, that I did not know existed. So let's get on to the team, shall we? The team is comically strong. I'll get up on my phone because I can't even see that. It's so small down there in the corner. Especially on the YouTube studio thing I'm using. But the team, I burst out laughing. I mean, I've got it on my phone here right now. I mean, you already know the team. But it's different. And Luke, I just saw that. Steve, the whole channel is looking so slick and professional. Awesome, mate. Thank you so much. But let's get on to the team. Bravo's in goal. Guardiola did say Bravo was going to play, so no surprises there. Sorry, Daily FIFA Tips and Tricks said, Stephen, how do you become a member? It doesn't show any join button on my screen. I'll try and find a link for you now, mate, if you do want to become that, of course. No pressure at all whatsoever, but I'll find you a link right now if you want to become a member. Where are we? Here we go. I don't know how to do this, actually. Copy link. So if you go onto Esteemed Kompany, youtube.com/Esteemed Kompany, you should see join on there. I don't know how to do it and share it, but you can be. Esteemed Son. I don't know where it says join, but you should do. Maybe it'll be on the YouTube channel somewhere. But let's get on the team anyway. Bravo in goal. which is, I think Guardiola did say it would be that. Then you got Cancelo. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, you don't have to join on YouTube, by the way. You can be patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. So you've got Cancelo playing. He's in from the cold. Everyone thought what was going on there. He's at right back. Then you've got Benjamin Mendy at left back, and then Stones and Otamendi, which is a really, really strong back four. Genuinely a very strong back four. And unfortunately, it only gets stronger from there on out, unfortunately, for Sheffield Wednesday. A mid-table championship side was thinking, what are they doing to us? We've got Rodri holding, which I was not expecting in a million years. David Silva, Bernardo Silva in midfield. Then we've got Gabriel Jesus on the left. We've got Mahrez on the right. And then we've got Aguero through the middle. Basically, that's strong. Now, obviously, the question mark is, where's Foden, man? I thought we all thought he was going to play, but maybe he's playing at the weekend, but maybe not. But either way, I thought Foden would play this one. I thought he was guaranteed, to be honest. On the bench, we've got Edison, Sterling, Gundogan, Zinchenko, who I thought would play this as well, Fernandinho, Foden, and Garcia. It's like the anti-Liverpool, isn't it? Liverpool last night rocked up and played a few players and got kicked out, as Farouk pointed out there, and we've gone for this strong, very, very strong team. Yeah, so Russell Ward said how long to kick off? 13 minutes, mate. I won't be showing the game on this, but you can watch it and chat away. So if you want a Manchester City commentator who isn't incredibly, isn't incredibly annoying, hopefully, fingers crossed I can be that guy for you tonight. As opposed to the commentators are usually pretty naff, let's be honest. It's a very strong team, as Chucky Lemo put out there. It's very, very strong. I mean, Jack has just said he was hoping for some Foden time. Jack Smith, I was hoping exactly the same, mate. Unfortunately, Tom Kirkham, stop typing random letters or I will put you in timeout, mate. Okay? There's your one warning, Tom Kirkham. But largely, I'm surprised how a strong team is. I thought Foden was going to be playing this one. It made a lot of sense. As LG and Cal456 just pointed out, Taylor Harwood-Bellis is playing with the youth team. They're playing right now against Burnley in the FA Youth Cup, so none of him, unfortunately. Likewise, Doyle. Likewise, Bernabé. So loads of youngsters are playing. I don't think Bernabé's in the youth team, but yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the people just aren't available. Nicholas Hoyer said, why haven't you gone to more to the kickoff? Nicholas, True Jody just obviously doesn't want me. I've been on once. It's about a year ago. I was on. I enjoyed it, and they never invited me back. It's in London, so it's not really my choice to go on. Unfortunately, I think they want. Basically a London-based player, and I think they've gone for that Boovy fella. So I don't think they like me. I don't think they like the fact that I wanted to be paid for my train fee. Who knows, maybe. Who knows? Philip asks, where's Nicola? Nicola is out at the moment. She'll be back later. But she's out getting some pre-wedding stuff done. Russell, you're lovely. Russell Ward said, you're lovely. We met in New York a couple of years ago. Sky Blues in the house. New York Sky Blues. Welcome. I know Miles is putting out there, man of the match, and then on the bench next game. Come on, Pep, give him more minutes. It does feel that way, doesn't it? K-Sang's asking if Foden is rested for the United game. That's a very good point. Maybe. All I know is now that the BBC is on, I can see Alan Shearer there waffling away. So fingers crossed we should be bang on time for the stream, which will be really nice. And hopefully the clock works. If the clock doesn't work, I tried. Punso, thank you very much. I think they didn't like it because I defended Manchester City, maybe. I don't know, who knows. But either way, they don't want me back on. Cunaguero, yes, I can try and do match play vlogs. I've done it before. It's difficult to do this and that. I mean, if I clone myself, it'd be ideal. But I will start doing some more as much as I can when I can start to afford to go back to games again. Because at the moment, every penny is a squeeze now, unfortunately. This is the downside of full time. I threw away 20 odd grand to do this, but fingers crossed I can get it. Toblerone instead of Toblerone. Do not worry, mate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, and do not worry at all. If you can't, I don't want to expect anyone to do it if they can't. Just honestly sharing the videos, asking people to subscribe is very useful. LG and Cal456, they want Liverpool and United fans on the kickoff only. Maybe, mate. I do not know, but they haven't. I mean, I know a couple of them there. I've done videos with you Wizzy before, and you get on pretty well. Likewise, Rory, the Chelsea fan, we get on pretty well. I actually worked with Rory for a little bit. It's just, they don't want me on, unfortunately. Pravanav, Deshmuk, say hi to me. I am from India and big fan of Man City. I am from Manchester and big fan of Manchester City. Welcome to the stream, Pranav. I know Tyler McGrosky, I was at that Bolton match. Tyler's referencing something I put on Twitter, Esteemed Kompany on Twitter, and it went, It was a Manchester City game from the 05-06 season where it's typical City in a nutshell. If you're young and you're not heard of typical City, go and watch that on my Twitter. Don't forget as well, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also, even if you're not new to this channel, make sure you hit the notification bell. So basically, YouTube only shows you a certain percentage of videos that you subscribe to. So unless you hit the notification bell, go and do that right now. And don't forget as well, follow me at Esteemed Kompany on Twitter, /Esteemed Kompany on Facebook, and at Esteemed Kompany on Instagram and Patreon if you want to. What I love to do, by the way, on these live streams is I love to see the change in followers on Instagram or whatever as you do it. So at Esteemed Kompany on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, go and follow me right now, and I'll read out a couple of people who have followed me. So that's one thing I'll do. No followers yet, but I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for some followers, and then I'll say hello to you then as well. Any stream links? I don't know. I watched it on TV, Michael, unfortunately. Danish music news, unlikely. I don't really know the guy. Punso, do you think Garcia is failing to impress with training, or there's some other reason? No, mate. I don't think it's any deep as that. It's simple because it's just as simple as that he's just a youngster, and I think Otamendi, Stones, Fernandinho, and Laporte are senior, and he's a youngster, so he's not available. So basically, he's like fifth in the backing order, which is a bit of a shame for him. Dino pointed out, why isn't Garcia with the under-19s? It's under-18s, mate. It's under-18s. It's the FA Youth Cup, so I think he's a bit too old for that, unfortunately. I think he is. Is he 19 now, Garcia? I think he's basically too old. He's the year above, so he's not available in that. He played in the UEFA Youth League because that's under 19, whereas this is under 18 for the FA Youth Cup, so he's just he's part of the squad now. Yep, as Daniel pointed out, it's on BBC One. Jordan Sorby joining in. Hello. Zach Buffy said, Buffy said, what is your score prediction? I mean, with this team, I'm expecting at least 4 goals, and I don't mean to be offensive to Sheffield Wednesday, but come on, we've got a very good team here. John, hello to you too. John 55497. What's up, Stevie? I am good, mate. I hope you're very good as well. City fan, sing. Fingers crossed. Daniel pointing out some good advice here. If no TV, get BBC iPlayer. It's free HDBC channels live. Yeah, live stream. Oh, a couple of new followers. I've got all the new followers coming in. I read out the Instagram followers. I love doing this, by the way. Ethan Atherton, thank you very much. Ethan Atherton, JS Man City, Bulmer, Dan Barker, No is Not Wise, D, Cyan Silver, Josh CTID, Kun Halil, thank you for all the new followers. Natural Data's in the house. Natural Data, thank you so much, mate. That's jokes. I love it when I get occurrences from over the world. It makes me feel really small and also really big at the same time in terms of we're all together. Natural, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Natural was looking forward to seeing Foden start, and likewise, mate. I'm gutted. He's not playing. I thought it was. Go on, John. I love everyone supports it. Go on, Data. But I love it when a Euro gets up behind it. But yeah, Natural, I thought he was absolutely set in stone to start tonight. Which is a big shame because it seemed like he was always going to start Natural, but unfortunately, mate, it doesn't look like he will do. Well, he isn't. Never mind, will do. He'll probably get on the second half, but who knows? Maybe he'll be involved on Sunday. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Dino Tosoy said, use Reddit. I use the MCFC Reddit. Yeah, I do. I'm on there all the time. I post things regularly to there. When I'm full-time, I'm full-time now, but I'm still working my notice period. That's one thing you don't actually know. So I'm working from home, but working my notice period. So I will be using Reddit a lot more when I've got more time to. Zach, I recognise loads. Yes, Zach, I do recognise your nose. Thank you, John, as well. Zach, I recognise your name. Yeah, I recognise lots of the regulars. Cyan, why is he starting in every game? God knows, mate. He's really liked by Guardiola, Rodri, and he's getting better, so fingers crossed he's ready. John Walters, chill out. What's John Walters done? Make noise in the Leppings lane. What is John on about? Who knows? He's not harming anyone, though, so fair enough. What is my score prediction? Yeah, as I said before, it's going to be at least 4 goals, I reckon. It should be 4 goals. We have no excuse for it not to be. John's frustrated for Pep for starting Aguero. So what's all your predictions? Yeah, Zach, not too much spamming. I'll get to your question eventually, but try not to spam too much if you do. I've not seen you post much, Zach, but don't spam too much. If anyone else is spamming, please don't. Is our away fans sounding good? I can't unfortunately turn the TV up because BBC are really good at copyright strikes, and I'll get in trouble because they hear it in the background. Peter's disappointed Garcia isn't starting. He reads the game so well. His position is excellent. Likewise, Foden. Garcia the real deal and worthy of game time. Peter, I'm also disappointed, mate. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Aurora, no spamming of links, please. Okay, I'm going to have to block you from this channel. Matty, Kev is just having a rest. I'm sure Kev's totally fine. He's just played a lot of games and he's so important at the moment. So I've 100%, reckon he'll be totally fine. Blue Moon Podcast. Is that actually you, Mooney? Blue Moon Podcast, guys. Here's a big thing. If you're not already subscribed to Blue Moon Podcast, find them on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast from and subscribe to them because they are absolutely wonderful. And David Mooney's one of the nicest guys in the city community. He's a lovely guy and 100% deserves support. He also hosts the Athletic Podcast as well, Why Always Me. So go and subscribe to the Blue Moon Podcast right now. Search it, follow him on Twitter, search Blue Moon Podcast, follow him on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Great city content creators. Looking for a Cancelo hat-trick using Pep's beautiful bold head. Bold head or bald head? Bold head as the ball. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Our away fans are good, Ross. They're a good lot. They're a very good lot. Plane spotting Ringway. Hi, Stephen. I've never had a plane spotter on my channel before, but hi, welcome to it. And as Phillips just pointed out, by the way, remember to like and subscribe to Stephen. It's a very good point. Don't forget to follow me on all these channels as well. I think score prediction. I've said a few times now. I reckon it's going to be about. I'm going for 4-0, 4-1, 4-0. A lot of people have been very nice about David Mooney's podcast there, and rightfully so because he's a good lad, David. There should be a timer on screen during the game. Yeah, can you see the timer in the top corner? The timer, fingers crossed, should start playing when it starts playing. I'm going to make sure I get on it. Thank you for reminding me because I'm going to try and get it working bang on. It might be a little bit maybe a few seconds out, but fingers crossed I'll get there. 220 people watching. It's good, isn't it? That's a full theatre. Alexander, that's a very good way of putting it. Alexander, you know what my mum says when I've got 33,000 subscribers? She's like, imagine all those people. That's bigger than Manchester Arena. Or as I said to her, Main Road, and she didn't get the reference. But yeah, in general, it's nice, isn't it? I always think my channel's not big compared to some, but then I realised that's a lot of people. So thank you very much. And 228 people are sat here now watching us waffle about football, and it's lovely. David, if you ever need any help with YouTube stuff, mate, give me a shout. It'll be my honour, and I'll get you on David Mooney from the Blue Moon Podcast. I'll get you on that strand. I know what it's called, the Blue View or the City Social, one of the two, and I'll get you on soon, pal. Just drop me a DM, and we'll probably organise it very soon. Stones needed game time. He did indeed, and I think it's right to start. I also think Garcia should be starting too, but it's not happened, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to try and get. Right, how far are we off now? I'm trying to basically make sure I get the timer going bang on, so you may have to bear with me a little bit here as I kind of get it working. I also need to update the score at the bottom, so I'm trying to work all this. John, welcome. I'm happy you're here as well. And Alexander, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, mate. I'm looking at the game now. Right, so I might be a little bit distracted for the next second or two while I try and get this working. First time I've done this before, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. Let's see if we can get it going. Alright, it's about to kick off the game, I think, and I'm going to try and get the clock going in the top corner. Fingers crossed. Right, just hang on, and we're off. Right, the clock should be going in the top corner now. Fingers crossed it actually is. Is it going? Is the clock going? Yes! He shoots, he scores. It's actually on time as well. That's a big thing for me, seriously. I know you may laugh at this. I've got it right. Harry, thank you very much from India. Hysteria, my voice is very sore today. But hopefully I haven't got corona. I do worry about that. Let me update the score in the bottom corner. Let me get that kind of looking like normal, because at the moment it just says versus, and I'll make it look bigger. There we go. There we go. I'll get that exported. I can't see your comments because I'm too busy in Photoshop right now. I really need a producer. I genuinely need a producer. There we go. It worked. And I'm back. Got everything sorted. So fingers crossed now. The score should be going. Everything's right. I think it's right. Anyway, we're underway. This kit is a monstrosity, isn't it? It's an absolute crazy monstrosity. Yes, I am still learning. Are we all feeling confident? Are we all feeling confident about this? So basically, I'm going to be looking that way an awful lot. Just put up with that because that's where the game is, unfortunately. I wonder if I can actually turn my TV up a little bit. I wonder if it'll actually notice. I'm considering risking it, but I'm not sure if I want to. Owen, you're 20 seconds ahead. How are you ahead of the BBC, Owen? Because I've got it on just the BBC One. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe actually, Owen. I don't think you're ahead. I think the stream's delayed, if that makes sense. I think I'm watching at the same time as you. I think the stream is I think YouTube has like a 20-second delay, so naturally I think you're seeing it a little bit after me. I think I'm recording at the same time as you, though, if that makes sense. Then it leaves it like 20 seconds behind. Zach Boffy, how do you become a member? I'll get the link for you now, mate. Give me a second and I will find out the link. I've got it somewhere down here. I would recommend 1 second, Zach. I'll find it for you now. Zach, there you go. I've put a link in the comments for you. I've actually got this shirt as well, LG and Cow. It's an interesting shirt. I got a fake version. So I've got a fake version of it. I got it offline. Don't tell anyone that. I didn't do that. I put a link now to membership for Zach there. But yeah, the shirt's kind of fun. I always maintain that shirt would be better, by the way. If it had black shorts, I think it'd just bring it all together. But then again, what do I know about football shirt design? I'm right there, I promise you. This should be a good game, this. Oh, a bit loud, I'll turn it down, because the BBC will get me. ESPN's a full minute ahead. How's that even work? I think I'm bang on it. I'm pretty certain I am. I think, because I'm watching it on the BBC, so it should be. I can't be. I think you're. Never mind. It's mad. It is. Hysteria is a good point. Seeing Man City on the BBC just feels weird. No, of course, it's match of the day. But it does feel weird. GGH, I love you too, dude. Thank you very much. Nicholas Hoyle saying, would my heart break if Sancho went to United? Nicholas, I would be very upset, yeah, because I think Sancho's a phenomenal player. A lot of people probably won't agree, but I think he's one of the most exciting young players in world football, and I think he'd be perfect this team. Perfect. I know a lot of people are not sure about his mentality, but I would rather have him than not have him, put it that way, because I think he's going to be an absolute special player, and the fact that his numbers are that good already, I think he's better than the likes of Dembele, who went to Barcelona, all that kind of stuff. BC, none of that kind of spamming, please. None of that, unfortunately. Do you know Garry Monk played for Man City? Did he? Did he play for Man City? I don't remember Garry Monk playing for Man City. Mendy has ditched the blonde, it appears. I really want to see the guys that come out here and be really, really, really aggressive. By the way, this is Lemsip and an old Blooming Rising Cup. Rest in peace, Blooming Rising. Mardy Smile, I love you, Stephen. No homo. Patrick Shaw, I don't get. A lot of people asking why don't I go on the kickoff. I don't get the choice, unfortunately. It's their show, and they want to invite me or not, they can do. But yeah, if they ever wanted me on again, I've been on once, but they don't seem to want me on. I know a lot of people want me on, and I'd love to be, but I was on once, and they didn't invite me back. Matthias asking about a signed KDB kit. I don't know, mate, but I've actually got a signed kit of every single player and Guardiola from the Centurions season. How much do you think that is worth? Seriously, I consider I might have to sell it one day when I'm skint. But generally, I've got a signed kit from every single player, the home kit from the Centurions season. That's got to be worth something. By the way, guys, I need 4 more subscribers to get to 33,600. 4 more subscribers. There must be 4 people here not watching who aren't subscribed. So if you're not, click that subscribe button right now. Fruit and salad kit. Talking football, I'm on TV. I've actually watched it on BBC, so it's spot on. I think the confusion will be that the fact that YouTube is naturally delayed by like 20 seconds or something like that. So, Danish music news, we do not have a bad buyback clause, but in general, we do have like a 15%, 20% sell-on, which basically acts as a discount, so we'll get them cheaper than most people already. Sheffield Wednesday with a free kick here. Alex, I didn't. What did Furness post say? Matthias saying £500. I mean, I think it'd be worth more than that generally. But what did that post say about Stones? Sheffield Wednesday will have like 5-10 minutes, I reckon, where Um, Mendy's so clumsy. I mean, it's the start of the game. Fingers crossed he'll kind of ease his way into it. Nicholas, I don't really know, mate. I want Leeds in the Premier League. It'd be fun just because of the size of their club, and also because I like Bielsa. I don't really like Leeds fans. No offense, Leeds fans. I mean, Leeds, they're kind of known as a bit of a cocky club, aren't they? I mean, they're all right, but I do like the idea of Bielsa being in the Premier League. It'd be absolutely fantastic, just because he deserves it. So we're 6 minutes in, and it's been a pretty slow start so far, but we'll kind of work our way into it. I'm expecting him eventually. Eventually, we'll start to find a way into it. 20 seconds ahead, are you? No, I think we're not. Anthony, hello. Welcome to the stream, Anthony. Scott, I won't be able to do it for every match, because sometimes I'm at the game, or sometimes I'll be watching it with a friend and family. But I'll do it for plenty, yeah. I definitely do it for plenty. How you all feeling anyway about the game? Predictions, scores, all that kind of stuff? We'll start to kind of work our way around this. We'll start to work our way around kind of Wednesday. I think eventually we should start to get the best of him. Abby Ram, appreciate the hard work you're putting towards the channel. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best. I'll get it right. Any content ideas are always appreciated, but I'll make this work one way or another. Fingers crossed I will do. Hopefully the channel will continue to grow. I'm looking forward to the summer. Transfer stuff should be good. I'll be doing daily live streams in the summer, so don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Dino Toad, bye-bye, mate. LG and Cal 456 Leeds away is always fun. It is indeed, mate. That'll be a good game. Leeds not going with West Brom. Denny, that'd be decent. You would love to see Ashley Young to replace Kyle Walker at Man City. You must be a troll. You must be a troll, mate. That makes no sense. Ina Moran said, Stephen, do you think Foden's on the bench tonight because he'll play the derby at the weekend? Maybe. I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed by the Foden thing. You wouldn't suspect he would play, but he's definitely good enough. It's a nice bit of play here, by the way. David Silva's in the area. See what happens. Go on, David. There's a chance here. Go on. Oh, Aguero's just missed it. He should have got his foot on that. Mendy cross and Aguero should have got his foot on it. I see an early goal here and these should absolutely crumble. Yeah, they should crumble here, I reckon. 100%. Yeah, Aguero should have been on that really, shouldn't he? But anyway, Hysteria's not a bad shout. Yeah, maybe I should do it at some point. I haven't quite got the time yet. So basically, I know I'm going full time, but I'm still working for where I currently work until the end of March. So I'll have time to do videos, but I've still got to do a bit of work during the daytime. So I've just kind of gone for it a little bit. So I'm tiring myself out a little bit because I'm doing 2 jobs still. But when I get to April onwards, I'm going to have so much time to do anything. So I'll be starting my film channel as well. I'll be doing loads more content. Absolutely loads. Mass67 said, force some Cancelo. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I feel like Cancelo, I don't know, there was some comments about Guardiola saying if he wants to learn, he will do. And it felt like a veiled kind of comment saying he's not been quite settled in yet. And like, I don't know, sometimes you can read into these things from Guardiola. I think he's a good player, but he's just not adapted for whatever reason. Also, Kyle Walker's been in really good form. And he's also reliable. So it's tough for him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's off in the summer, though, because he's too good to be sitting on the bench. Josh, in the beat in winter, I would love it if he started against United. But yeah, you don't want a Rodri not playing against United, do you? Because he's too good. But yeah, the amount he's played, it's a good point. Nicholas, I've not seen any leaks from next season's kit. The rumours are it's going to be based on the mosaics you get around Manchester. Maybe it will do. Maybe it will be, but I don't really know. I wouldn't be against it being a bit crazy. What I want, basically it to be like the old 90s kind of Umbro kits. That'd be class when it had the pattern in the early 90s. That was well nice. Yeah, I think he maybe did try control it, Matthias. Yeah, Mahrez does seem to be playing in the centre, doesn't he? I think they'll switch around. I think they'll switch around quite quite a bit. Ross, I've already banned him, don't worry. It takes a while to come through, but I've banned him. This is where I need Nicola, my moderator. But yeah, I think Mahrez will switch around with Bernardo quite a lot. As it is, you're right, but Bernardo currently is playing... Mahrez is kind of the right wing back there a little bit there. And Victor Rose, another one, is about to be banned. Thank you. All the spamming. Hysteria, you're totally right. Players don't always adapt at the same pace. It's more if he wants to wait around to adapt. I mean, Mahrez obviously was going to, but Cancelo is used to moving, so you might think, I don't need to do this. So you might go somewhere else. You might not like Manchester. Fingers crossed he wants to stay, though. Well, Ormsby, I don't really play FIFA, mate. I've not played it for years. I used to be quite good at it, but maybe if I have the time now, maybe I'll give it a go. I'll have the time, definitely, so maybe I'll work out how to do it. The problem I've got is recording it. I'm not sure how to do that, but maybe we'll do one day. Patrick saying, any part of you wish that we got a transfer ban so the youth players get it to go? Yeah, you can't help but look a little bit envily over at Chelsea, can you? You know, because Chelsea have all these young players that mean a lot to the club, mean a lot to them. And a small part of you thinks, well, if it did happen, maybe we'd have to kind of make do our own. I don't want it to happen, but I wouldn't be upset, put it that way, because I think we'd be okay. Yeah, I think we'd be all right. I don't want it to happen, but it would be interesting, put it that way. Got a decent chance here. Ah, that's a bit of a wasted ball from Garry. Never mind. Stones is okay. He's okay, Stones. He just needs to improve. He should be so much better. Fingers crossed if he gets a run of games, he improves himself. Ollie, I've got the sound down because otherwise the channel will get copyright strikes, so I can't hear the drum, unfortunately, mate. Well, I say unfortunately. I say fortunately, I guess. Yep, and a lot of spam. I won't say I'm big, but I'm definitely getting spam. Thank you, Yad. It's very kind of you, mate. Very, very kind of you. Hopefully I'll be going to the second leg of Madrid. Yep, Lewis, definitely. Angel Estrada saying Pedro Porro is a good backup option. Yeah, he's really highly rated, isn't he? Very highly rated. Fingers crossed he could be the one if I think he goes. I wouldn't be surprised, actually. Especially with that Jan Kuto or something coming in. Him as well. Maybe he's an option. City Slacker, Stephen, will you be doing a specific long-form video about all the goalkeeper prospects in the pipeline? Yeah, do you know what? I will do a video, actually. Remind me, keep commenting, remind me to do it at some point. I'll do a video about the goalkeeper options, keeping Bravos going. I don't think Stefan will be at Manchester City because I think he's too young, and I think largely backup keepers, when they're young and they're good, they don't want to sit on the bench, and I don't blame them. So Stefan's an interesting one, but I'll do an option video about it, but I suspect we'll get some senior pro. Maybe Carson will just get promoted to backup next season. That would make sense, actually, if Carson ends up being the backup next year after Bravo's gone, because he would have had a year to learn how to kick it about and all that kind of stuff. So maybe him. Robert, thank you very much, mate. It took me a while to work out how to do it, but I've worked out, and it could go tits up at any moment, but fingers crossed it won't do. LG and Cal 456, which strikers from the U teams would you have? None right now, mate, to be honest. I don't think Nabil's good enough, and I think Delap's too young. Delap's fantastic. It's Roy Delap's son. He's brilliant. He's a bulldozing kind of powerhouse of a centre forward. I like him a lot. He reminds me, stylistically, he's like Haaland. I'm not saying he's as good as that, but stylistically, he's very similar. He dribbles past people for fun. Him in a year or two, but for now, he's a bit too young. But we're not really blessed with great strikers at youth level for some reason. It's always been a bit of an oversight at academy level for us. I don't know. We've just never really had clinical strikers. Actually, we had Endermature, who did pretty well, but he's done okay in general out on loan. Best looking City player? Oh, I don't know. Rodri's a handsome fella. Sane, it's got to be Sane or Guerra, really, isn't it? Or John Stones, actually. We've got a good looking squad. Unlike United, they've got a bunch of bit of Shreks. We've got a good looking squad. Jordan, you're on about Couto, Jan Couto, the Brazilian right back. I did a video. Go watch the video if you want to, mate, and come back if you want to. But he looks really good. He's a Brazilian right back, really highly rated, and he's fantastic. He's very, very skillful, very fast, very pacey. Small player, but really, really highly rated. He won the World Cup for Brazil, not with Brazil, not for Brazil, I guess. Well, he did get the assist for the last-minute goal in the final, but he's highly rated, and he got an assist in the final. He's from Curitiba. in Brazil. Fantastic talent. I don't know if you'd be involved, but who knows? Jesus, it can't be. I don't think it's Gabriel Jesus Matthias. I think there's much better looking players in the squad than him. Ollie, you're right. We've got a bunch of good wingers. Then we have got some good midfielders coming through as well, like Doyle. Cole Palmer's fantastic. Joe Hodge is really good. We've got some good players. I think strikers is maybe our weak point other than Delap though. Maybe left backs. Bad at left backs actually. Mr. Myrtle, if he stays, definitely, if his attitude is right, hopefully he will stay because Braff is a very good player, and hopefully his attitude is right. So because he's got so much potential. I think it's very likely, Scott, that Sane goes. There are rumours that Alphonso Davies' emergence maybe slightly change the likelihood of Sane going there, but I think it's very likely in general that Sane does end up going to Bayern. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you, by the way. Matt 30,600, I just noticed that. 602. Don't forget as well, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Don't forget to follow me at Instagram at Esteemed Kompany, Facebook and Twitter at Steve McInerney as well. We've got 209 people live right now. That's good, that is. It's good numbers. I'm not talking very loudly, by the way. My throat's a bit sore today, so I'm just trying to rest it a little bit. I'll see where... I'm just replying to a text, 1 second. Nicola's out, by the way, getting some like makeup tests for the wedding ring. Felix Demetra, he's good. He's good. I don't think he'll ever make it Manchester City, but he's good. He's a very good talent. Struggling a little bit. I won't say struggling, but we can't get through him here. Morgan, welcome. Abby, I would like Garcia starting as well, but unfortunately he's not going to be. He isn't, which is a shame. Garcia, he's just his age is going against him, unfortunately. Maybe Garcia will be involved next season, but at the moment it's tough for him, isn't it? It's tough for Garcia because he's done really well when he comes on, but Martin, yeah, there's an element of that. I do think Man City, I mean, we clearly do have some fantastic players, youth players, because our teams win stuff. They're currently top of the league in the ratings team. So many of our young teams have won trophies and won FA Cups and won the leagues and all that kind of stuff. So we do have the talent. And then you see young players emerge from teams that don't win cups domestically, and some of them end up becoming world class. So youth football talents, youth talents are only as good as the chances they get. So there's a lot of players at Manchester City in our academy that I'm sure if they played around the first team regularly would now be really, really good, because your progression is built on the opportunities you get. But a lot of them haven't had those chances, so they won't. So that's why a lot of people get frustrated about young players not getting games, because their development, young players' development isn't linear. If they had a set potential, like in Championship Manager or whatever, and they just reached it, it'd be really easy. But they can, depending on the exposure, a bit of luck or whatever, one of the best, most exciting youth players might never make it in the game, and that's because of circumstance. So City, alongside the likes of Chelsea, have some of the best youth players in the country because we signed them, you know. And there's no excuse for them not to be getting more and more, getting more and more chances. Fingers crossed we'll find a way anyway. Oh, Mank 231 1-1. What a hero, man. Thank you so much. That's made my sore throat feel a lot better. Mank. Everyone tell Mank I said thank you. Header, by the way, just wide, Gabriel Jesus. Was it Gabriel Jesus? It was indeed. From whose cross was it? I think it might be Cancelo. Very close. Mank, thank you very much anyway for the all the extra content it is for you guys and for all the support recently. It was Stones actually crossed it in. Gabriel Jesus. It's a decent chance, that. Probably should have been done better there. Should have done better. But Mank, thank you very much. Seriously, Mank, you're a wonderful guy. Thoughts of the coronavirus? Alfie, I probably got it. Who knows? I've had a very tight chest though for the past week. I think actually, Nicola made a good point. Maybe the tight chest is because I'm doing more videos. I'm doing more videos and I'm talking more, so maybe that's it. Assad, as funny as that be, I'm also terrified that it affects my parents, so probably not really, because that means people are dying, so I wouldn't say it's amazing. The emojis, which is, I love that. Damo's got those emojis because he is a member. Members get access to those emojis. So thank you very much, Damo. If you want to become a member, you can do. And also patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany as well as an option. How old is De Bruyne? Is he 28, I think? Is he 28 or something like that? He's got time, though. He's got about another 3-4 years at his best, I would say. Wild Bill's not a fan of the kit. I reckon it'd be nice with the blue shorts. Black shorts. I'm just saying, it's interesting. Some people like it. I think it was mainly aimed a lot at some kids. Some people like it. Junior G, hey, salute from Chicago. People from Chicago watching the stream. Where are you all from anyway? It's good to know. I love it when people from all corners of the world. Have we got all continents here? So we got anyone from South America, anyone from North America, anyone from Central America, anyone from like Africa, anywhere Africa. Anyone from like oceanic region, anyone from Asia, let us know where you're all from. The score is 0-0 at the moment. It's 0-0. Demo, it's just slow so far, mate. Slow, a little bit of probing. I wouldn't say anyone's done particularly well so far. It's just been okay. You know, it's that kind of... Sheffield Wednesday defending well. They've had a couple of free kicks, but I wouldn't say it's stellar. We've had a couple of half chances, I would say. Half chances so far. We just... Mara's is just walloped one over. LG and Cow, I will try and make a Carson and Mo. Alfie, look after yourself, pal. Have a hot toddy. Get some whiskey, some cinnamon sticks, some lemon, some cloves. Not cloves, CLOVE. Yes, obviously. Wear clothes, you're going to be cold. And get a hot toddy. Everyone's from everywhere. India, question mark? Macclesfield, Dublin, Norway, Atlanta, Georgia, UAE, Edinburgh, Phoenix, New York, Stretford, Sweden, Vienna. This is mad. Argentina, but live in Washington. Baltimore, Indianapolis. Wow. That's crazy, guys. Like, that's mad. So many people from everywhere. Bolton as well. Bringing it right down to earth there, the architect. Turkey and Denmark. Wow. Where's the match? I'm not showing the match. I'm just chatting away. You can get it on the BBC iPlayer. Yeah, iPlayer if anyone wants to match. Damo watches Wednesday regularly. The dog shit recently, but started well. Indeed. King Lever was living in Africa. Now he's in Tunbridge Wells. Wow. Slightly blows my mind, doesn't it, this YouTube thing? How we got everyone from all corners of the world just chatting away about football. It's like we're all together at a big party. So we can't like have a big beer and that together. Apart from some of you who are too young to drink. Morris is kind of playing a bit central every now and then, isn't he? I feel like as soon as we get one goal here, it'll really kind of like open everything up. The only blue and Reading, Assad. Berlin, Stockport, Kildare. So many people from everywhere. It's amazing. Don't forget as well, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, hit the bell. Go and follow me at Esteemed Kompany on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's good. I like doing this, by the way. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll read your at out. It's good fun. I love seeing it go up during the game. So go and follow me on Instagram right now. It's at Esteemed Kompany. And I'll read your at out. Just up the road from you, Steve and Ashton. I currently live in the city centre. I grew up in kind of Stretford, Urmston way. Right? Does anyone know Lostock? So I'm from like basically Lostock, which is on the border of Urmston and Stretford. Really, it's right on the end. It's kind of near Trafford Centre. So I grew up around there. So I grew up around there, and basically I live in Manchester city centre now, right near Oxford Road Station. One of my best mates is a season ticket holder. Asked him to score and he generally put money on 6-0. That's mad, Damo. Thoughts on the upcoming derby. I'm feeling confident, John. I think we'll be up for it. I think our focus at the moment is very good. De Bruyne rested as well will be good, of course. Sterling rested. Edison will rested. Fernandinho rested. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. Lostock massive. Hi, Dad. My dad's joined in. Dad. As if my dad's just joined in during the Lostock talk. Everyone say hello to Michael McInerney. That's my dad. That's Esteemed Dad. Esteemed Dad Company. I am indeed from United Country, Ollie. I went to school to Our Lady of the Rosary Primary School in Davyhulme, and it was nothing but United fans. So I was constantly getting bullied, basically. Lostock Park is crap. I was more of... I went to Barton Clough playing fields and also the near Lostock Circle flats. That's where I play football. Hi, Dad. You all right? But yeah, I played football around the area. Look at everyone saying hello to my dad. Esteemed father. He's adorable. Hang on, let me just find out what's going on. The missus is over near Heaton Park. And around there, walking around that night, I want to make sure she's all right, because it's not the best area in the world to walk around late at night on her own. I think she's okay. All right, esteemed dad penny. Ollie, that's terrible. It's terrible. Esteemed senior. Esteemed dad. I know my mum's watching this as well. Esteemed Mike. My dad does support Man City Ton Moy. My dad is a steward, actually. He's normally around Block Y outside. He's a steward for Manchester City. So, yeah. So underrated as a playmaker. Who is Aguero? Yeah, indeed. That's a good ball. Unlucky. Damo, that rings no bells whatsoever, unfortunately. The Beast just saw me on 888 Sport. Yeah, I do a lot of work with those guys. They're good fun. So thank you. Make sure to support me in the comments. So 27 minutes in so far. Not much is happening, really. Look at my dad getting away. I'm loving my dad in the comments. Dad, my dad's dealing with the comments now. He's got it all. He's got it all sorted. All we need now is my mum and Nicola around. But Nicola's, unfortunately, she's not here, which is a shame. I feel like as soon as we work one goal here, we will genuinely start to pile in on them. Oh, what are you doing? Cancelo being a bit sloppy there. I haven't got any bad habits, LG and Cam. I'm perfect. My dad is bleeding through. He's a blue because of me, though. Like he was a football fan, but he's ended up becoming a blue because of me. As a kid, I was a big City fan, and he got into City as well. He's from Wales, so he's a rugby fan. People from Wales aren't into football as much initially, so Dad's a City fan because of me. But he's a big blue now. He's a proper hard die-in-the-wall blue, which I kind of like that. I've been going to the Arsenal game, hopefully, mate. I know a Simon Murray Damo, but I don't know a Matt Murray. And I didn't go to Barnclough. I went to Ollie the Rosary. Davey, and I went to St Ambrose for secondary school, St Ambrose in Hale. I know a Simon Murray, but not a Matt Murray. Nah, Dad, you're right. Not the most exciting game at all at the moment. It's been a bit... Weaver's on the screen. Nicky Weaver. Nicky Weaver was my hero growing up as a kid. He lived in Urmston as well, around the corner at one point. Nicky Weaver is the goalkeeping coach. And do you want to know a fun fact? I have played football with Nicky Weaver. True story. I played football with Nicky Weaver, Paul Dickham, Trevor Sinclair for BetSafe a few years ago. BetSafe or whatever you Manchester City fans. Well, they got me, basically. And Nicky Weaver was class. He went in goal and he made it a stunning save. Trevor Sinclair had a go at me for not passing to him. Sinclair was sound as anything, actually. Dickov didn't really say much to me. He was nice. Didn't say much. Weaver ignored me as well. Fair enough, whatever. Even though he was genuinely... he was lovely. Damo, I don't think the time is slow. No idea, mate. I mean, I've just checked. No, the time is bang on. I think there's YouTube. It's just like that 20-second delay. So I think the time is fine. I'm going to read out some comments now. Not comments, I'm going to see. Okay, the Instagram followers coming in. Alex Dean Lifts. James Kinnerberg. I am not Ollie Coulson. Yes, you are, mate. Kershaw135. N. Hoyos. Josh Newell. They're all the latest followers there. Thank you very much, guys. Talking Football went to Ambrose as well. I bet it's changed a lot, mate. I was there in... What year was I there? 97 to 2002. That's a long time ago. Very, very long time ago. Very long time ago, yeah. It was okay. I didn't really like Ambrose that much, really. I just kind of was... I passed the entrance exam. I was pretty good. Apparently an intelligent kid, and I got in. Not a very good school. I mean, it was a good school, but I didn't really enjoy it. Do you know when I went to school, secondary school, they didn't even play football where I played. They played rugby only. Hysteria, I have no idea what's going on there, mate. But my stream, I've checked, is still, well, it's still kind of bang on time in terms of the timer. So who knows what's going on there? Weird. Maybe your stream's changed or something like that. But my clock is in line as I'm seeing it with the TV, so it's all good on my end. Dad. Matthew made it. Hello. A BTEC Ulti Grammar. I mean, literally, it wasn't MCF Demo. I think it had better exam results, but at least it was mixed. And I went to an old boys' school, which drove me mad. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, Mank met a Canadian steward in Dunton yesterday. Oh, for crossbar! Oh, it's a big chance. Otamendi with a header off the crossbar. Mahrez worked in free kick. We need to get that first goal. Yeah, talking football, I wasn't into it for that reason. I just wasn't interested in the rugby lad thing. But off the that's a chance that goes in. All of a sudden we are. Well, I guess the game's probably going to be over at that point. And it sounds a bit disrespectful, but you'd think we'd start to kind of pull away. Oh, unfortunately, Nicola's not here, so when he gets to half time and I genuinely need the toilet, I'll have to leg it. I'll have to put it. I guess I've got like a holding screen coming up. So unfortunately, there'll be no. Yeah, there'll be no talking for 2 minutes. Come on, City. Mendy with the cross. Nah, nothing's coming from it. Do you know what this game's missing? A bit of Foden, genuinely. Foden would be good here. Yeah, we're not at our very best, are we? We're not at our very best. I can't show the screen, mate, because we'll get it taken down, basically, dip. The BBC will be all over me like a rash. And if you want the channel to be deleted, I will do that, but I don't really want it to be deleted because it's my livelihood, you know? FCDD, do you want City to win the FA Cup? Of course I do, mate. I love the domestic cups, and I think every trip at Wembley is one we should savour. I want us to win everything always, and I think Guardiola wants to as well. Especially given the fact that the league's basically gone. We'd be stupid not to. Someone just asked what I think of Bernardo this season. I think he's started to get better recently, actually. I think he's had a bit of a slow start compared to his recent standards, but I think he's getting better. I think he's starting to play his way into form a little bit. Usman asking what the game's been like. It's been a bit passive, basically. Usman, it's not been a great game so far. We've been largely kind of like Sheffield Wednesday defending pretty well. We've had a couple of half chances, a couple of headers, which is unlike City. No real on-the-ground shots, a couple of long-range drives. Bernardo's limping, by the way, so if he's limping, it'll be Foden coming on if he's injured. But so far, the game's been okay. It's been okay. It's not been terrible. They're nullifying us pretty well. They've had a couple of half-decent little moments, but largely we've been a better team. But yes, as MCFC Damon pointed out, winning mentality. We want to win everything because it's so important. It really means a lot. I did jinx him, apparently. Bernardo, I did jinx him. I think he'll be okay. He's a tough little bastard, isn't he? Oh! Good ball from them. But well defended by Stones there, actually. Read it well. John, I don't get why Liverpool didn't take it seriously. Like, Liverpool got Bournemouth at home on Saturday. So it was Tuesday night they played. I don't get why they didn't play. You know, they should have played to win, in my humble opinion, because why not, man? They pretty much won the league. I just don't get why they wouldn't really go for it. But, you know, maybe they're that nervous about the league still, which is crazy. But they should have gone for it. Like, I just think winning trophies, that's a handball. But we got a handball. It was Mahrez over on the left, interestingly. But yeah, they should have gone for it. Alex, could you get a link to that? That's interesting, those stats, Alex, if true, about Foden. Nicholas asked, do I like the Strokes? I do. I mean, not recently, but I love the first couple of albums. Steve, Goldbridge, I'm not really a fan of his channel personally, but he's good technically. I agree his graphics are good. Goldbridge makes an awful lot of money. Like, an awful lot of money. Like, You look at his live streams, he has about 500 quid per live stream. He's bloody wadded, that guy, so he's got a graphic designer that is paid to do it all. Goldbridge hires people, so I am nowhere near the size of that, so I can't hire graphic designers. I make the graphics myself because I'm okay at Photoshop. I'm not great, but hopefully one day if the channel grows, I'll be able to basically get better designs and all that kind of stuff. But one day, that's why hopefully the channel will grow and I can afford to do it more. But yeah, Goldbridge is very good at graphics, but I can't really compete with that because I just don't have the resources, unfortunately. Talking football, with David Silva leaving in the summer, who do you think will take that spot? Personally, I think Bernardo will play there. Can't see if Foden will be given a starting spot. I hope it will be Foden. Should be Foden. Or maybe Bernardo, but Foden should 100% play more football. You do worry that it won't be him. Ollie, I'll never put a fake laptop in my graphics because I've got a real laptop and I think that's a bit weird. Foden might not play wide. He might play wide. Who knows? A lot of young players, what they tend to do, they start out wide a little bit, and then they work their way back into the middle because they start to get like a little bit more confidence, and they start to adapt to the game a little bit more. It's normal for young players to play normally out wide, even for centre backs. And I think they normally then start to kind of like work. Even young centre backs often play at right back or whatever, and then they start to move more central. That is a Telecaster behind me, correct. 1-0 Academy team, apparently. LG and Cow. Who scored for the Academy team? Let me have a quick check. Academy team doing well, apparently. There's a stop here. What's the stop for? Academy 1-0 up. It's Liam Delap. Liam Delap is a fantastic player. Morgan Rogers apparently set him up. Delap's fantastic. He's really, really good. Stones down. What's wrong with Stones? I didn't see it, unfortunately. I got distracted. Oh, Stones isn't happy at all. Oh, he's all over him. Yeah, he was all over him. There's Gabby down, apparently. He looks like he's okay. He's fine. We're playing back on anyway. 274 passes completed to 60 so far. That's a lot. That's a lot of passes. But it doesn't mean anything why it's 0-0, of course. Steve M, that's very kind of you, mate. Fingers crossed it will do. No worries, Alex. No worries. I didn't see it, unfortunately, pal. But I try to take your word on that. Foden creates chances. He really does. Weird half, this, isn't it? Genuinely weird half. I feel like, weirdly, you feel like you could have played a slightly less stronger team and we'd probably be winning right now. It's always the way. It's not always the way, but it feels like sometimes it happens where you play a really strong team and a little bit slow. You can play probably a kid or two and you do a little bit better. If he wants to, Ross, I mean, as long as we get a replacement in, I've come around to the idea that maybe Stones should stay. It makes sense. I'm thinking about it a lot. I mean, I want more from Stones. I don't like the idea of him just being a fourth choice. I think he should be better than that. It'd be a shame if he did leave. I don't think we get the money good for him either, so maybe he'll just end up staying. I'm not getting any Wigan vibes yet, Josh. I'm not too worried yet, but I understand the concern there. And Gav, yeah, he probably should be, mate. He should be, which is a bit of a shame. I thought he'd done everything to get a start, but I think he'll be disappointed as well. But fingers crossed there's bigger plans for him there, because to get him man of the match and not play this game seems bizarre. It'd be a good game for him to play as well. Yeah, it'd be a shame, wouldn't it, Damo? It would be a shame if you're a Sheffield United fan, a Sheffield Wednesday fan, sorry, kid around here, and you're watching this. Need a little bit more zip in our play at the moment, to be honest. It's been a little bit, slow. It's been a little bit slow. Sheffield Wednesday look pretty comfortable. We're not really getting behind at all. Pete, he's on the bench. So unfortunately, Garcia is not involved. But Bernardo cut back. Didn't find Aguero, unfortunately. It's a bit naff, isn't it? It's a bit naff. Constantly long balls from them. So, I mean, I don't blame them at all, but Louis, I'm not really surprised at all by Mendy because Guardiola did say he'd need 20 games and he's getting close to that level now. When you've had that long out, like 2 years out of football, rhythm's a thing, and give Mendy another summer playing with rondos and all that kind of stuff, and I think he'll be fine. Like I think he'll get back to his pace, like his best. It takes a while to learn to play again, so I'm not surprised at all. MCFC Damo, what was the first game that really hooked you on City? Not the first you went to, but the early ones you always remember. To be honest, Damo, it was actually the first one I went to. Or it was one of the first ones I went to. The first one, we won 2-1 against Swindon in '94. It was February. My dad got me tickets. Remember my dad going to, and I remember it just walking in over the north stand and looking down and just seeing a full ground. We got there kind of late, not late, but just about 20 minutes before kickoff, and it totally and utterly blew my mind. I remember being obsessed. I also remember seeing, don't quote me this because I might be wrong because I got hazy memories, but City being 2-0 down, and I'm pretty certain. Obviously, I was younger to watch it before, but I remember about 9 years old and seeing the likes of Walsh, Rosler and Beagrie, all those three playing and being absolutely class, and I think some of you was playing as well. I think we won 3-2 in the game where we were 2-0 down, and I think all of them got involved, and it was class. But I remember it, and I remember getting goosebumps as a kid. It was amazing. Paul Walsh is also now one of my best friends, coincidentally with the same name, but as a player, for Paul Walsh was fantastic. The actual Paul Walsh, not my gingerhead friend Paul Walsh. He was amazing. Rosler absolutely gripped me. And it might have been against Wednesday, actually, Damo. I can't remember if it was or not, but it might have been. But it was 3-2 when we were down, and then we came back, and I think Beagrie scored a free kick. I might be wrong on that, but I feel like all three of them scored, but maybe only two of them scored. But it felt that way from my memory, but that's the one that always sticks out. And North Stand was better than the kickbacks. North Stand was class. I loved the North Stand. I mean, that's where I sat, but I felt like I loved it. The game, Christopher Madondo, is meh. I think it's the definition. I think if you looked up meh in the dictionary, you'd probably find this game. City were a little bit slow, excuse me. City were a little bit slow. Wednesday are comfortable, though. We're just kind of... we're trying to go through the eye of the needle. It's not really working. Had a couple of headers. We've not been... we've been okay. We've been okay. His first memory, or the first thing that grabbed him, was City versus Wolves. Fans were rising and fighting, mate. That's crazy. Rosler was fantastic. The German bomber, as he was not so PC called then. I loved Uwe. I remember watching Uwe take a shot in a warm-up and take the legs out on a plastic chair and seeing a steward collapse to his arse, and I was pissing myself laughing as a child. The legs went straight up like a rocket in warm-up, and it took out the chair with the guy on it, with the steward sat on it, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Back post. Oh! That's a chance as well. Why is all our chances going to centre-backs? Well, I think not all of them. Stones' header at the back post. Who was it on the cross? I think it was Mahrez again. Stones around the back post. Probably should have done better, maybe. Or was it saved? No, it wasn't saved. Should have been hitting target there. It is a bit of a poo game, unfortunately, Gav. Missing a bit of spice here. I presume you mean just general fun as opposed to, like, you know, the epidemic that's sweeping Manchester's drug scene, unfortunately. Though this game on spice would probably be a lot more interesting, let's be honest. I wouldn't go that far, Dad. The worst half ever. We've definitely been worse than that. But yeah. That was it, Damo. It was City 3-2 Wednesday. 2-0 down at half-time. Whittingham and Hyde. Peter Whittingham, I don't know. Was it Graham Hyde? I can't remember. Rosler got 2 and Walsh. Yeah, that was what I remember. I think I imagined the big free kick. But that game gripped me. It was fantastic. I remember loving that. It was absolute class. So it's half time. Let me get this clock stopped, however I do it. I don't know what's done now. What do I do now? Let me get the clock stopped. I've done it. I worked out how to stop it. But yeah, I got it all working. I'm very happy with myself. Guys, I'm going to pop to the loo because I'm desperate for the toilet. So I'll be back in a minute, okay? See you in a minute. I'm back. Hello. I'm back. Sorry about that. Nature called and I had to do it, unfortunately. So I feel you've all been kind of chatting amongst yourself. Welcome back. Louis, how do you become a YouTube member? Louis, I'll put a link for you right now. There you go, Louis. You can click that. Sorry about that. I needed to talk. You know, sometimes you need to get to the toilet and all that kind of stuff. What did we all think about that game of football? It wasn't too great, was it? It wasn't too great at all. Hello to Thomas as well, who's joined in. Thomas, thank you very much. Thomas is a member and an absolute hero. So is LG and Cow as well. And so is MCFC Damo and loads of other people. You're all very, very, very kind. Yeah, as MCFC Damo pointed out, you need to be... apparently it's beside the subscribe button. So if you go on youtube.com/Esteemed Kompany, you can do it on there if you want to, of course. Apparently Caden, he's back from a piss. He's back from his piss. Steve McInerney. He's back from his piss. If you knew what me and Nicola got up to in terms of we just sing everything, you probably wouldn't subscribe, to be honest. Because we sing absolutely everything. So that's one of the melodies that we always sing. It's a shocking game. It's not been a great game, hasn't it? That first half was a very meh performance from the architect. Ollie reckons Foden should come on. By the way, I got myself like a hot toddy. I made one from the store. It's actually got... I don't think this is going to be horrible. It's rum, with water, hot water and cinnamon stick and a bit of honey. Could be horrible. I'm going to give it a go anyway. Maybe I should get rid of... I just realised I should get rid of the lineup on the screen. It doesn't need to be there, does it? It's gone. Joe would sack Pep at half-time. Joe is ruthless. Israel wants to bring in Foden and Sterling. That's not a bad shout. Thomas. Big up Thomas. Thomas is an absolute hero. Thomas, round of applause. Do you know what I need? I need to get a round of applause kind of like sound effects every time anyone donates like that or becomes a member so they can get their own round of applause. I'm going to work out how to do that. But Thomas, big up Thomas, everyone. Thomas Pedersen, absolute hero. No shots on target. It's a bit embarrassing. I mean, Gab, we've had a few chances, but yeah, it's not been perfect, has it? We've had a bit of crossbar. That's the whole like. I know it's not on target, but the whole like crossbar thing is always divides opinions because the target is the kind of involves the crossbar. If you don't make sense, but yeah, we should probably do better. Definitely, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. We're just not playing well. We'll probably still win. Leicester versus Birmingham highlights on the screen right now. Get a pair of those clapper hand things. Nemo, the draw is after the match. Yes, it is, mate. What time's the draw at, everyone? Let me know what time the draw is, because I might do my match reaction after that draw has been made, because it makes sense, doesn't it? Sad to see David Silva so slow. Oliver, it is, isn't it? Because David Silva is a reminder that age catches up with all of us. David Silva is my age, and he looks old. I wouldn't say he's useless, but he was never fast, but he's definitely a little bit slower, I would say. I don't think he's ever... I think he just looks a little bit slow in his movements and his reaction times. He's not quite... He doesn't think quite as fast, but he's still fantastic, of course. But yes, it is a shame seeing age catch up to anyone, really, unfortunately. See you till I die. Thank you very much, mate. He loves the amount of videos I'm making. I'm trying my best for you guys. Don't forget as well, if you want to support this channel, follow me at Esteemed Kompany on Twitter, /Esteemed Kompany on Facebook. Go and like it over there if you're Facebook that way inclined. Go and follow me on Instagram. I'll read out some of the people who followed me on Instagram over the past hour or so. It's been nice to read out. Let's have a look. Zane06 has followed me. Thank you very much. Salma Youb, Josh Powell, Alex Dean Lifts. I am not Ollie Coulson Kershaw. Thank you for the latest Instagram followers. You're all heroes. But then also patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. There's also bonus content, by the way. Genuine bonus content for £8 YouTube members and $10 Patreon members, and above, of course, on Patreon, including like relatively daily videos. I'd say 10 to 15 a month, so not relatively daily, every other day. Louis, I have no idea what to help you there, unfortunately, mate. Patreon is also recommended, Louis. I probably get, if I'm being totally honest, I probably get a bigger cut of Patreon than I do from YouTube. YouTube's at like 30%. I didn't realise it was that high, so Patreon's probably preferable, but whatever you want, mate, go for it. But though, member's pretty cool because you get all the emojis, so go for a member if you want to. LG had forgot he had his AirPods in, randomly heard my voice. That must be terrifying. I'm sorry, mate. Let's have a like spike in the chat. Yes, if you've not hit the like button yet, go on, hit that like button right now. I'm going to try my crazy concoction and see if it burns me and kills me. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that's a very strong drink. I need it from my throat though. So everyone like the video right now because basically it's on 112 likes. Let's see where it goes up to if you all like at the same time. 116 it's gone up to. 186 concurrent viewers. Let's see if we can get it higher than that. He talks too fast like an auctioneer. Superior. Well, it's because I'm a superior being. Superior being. You need to learn to listen faster. Sorry. I just talk fast. 131 likes now. 131. Richards is getting racist abuse for saying the crossbar is on target. That's ridiculous. Micah isn't the sharpest tool, but he's lovely. I really like Micah. 134 likes. Keep going with the likes. Keep going. Make sure you hit that like button. Caden, I'm drinking because this is medicinal. This is actually medicinal. It's a hot toddy with rum because I've got a bit of a sore chest at the moment. So, trust me, I'm not an alcoholic. It's medicinal. Daniel, you're right. Nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing. I've definitely tasted the piss. The piss is pissy. That's really bad. I went to the toilet. It's steaming now. The only thing I will say is, yes, piss can steam, can't it? the level of this conversation's dipped big time. 154 likes. We've had like a 40% increase in likes. Oh, wow. Jacob Chilinsky. Oh, Jacob. Seriously, like, I don't want to be a beg on that, but when people do things like that, it doesn't half make me feel good because it makes me realise that maybe I could accomplish this full time. Thank you very much, Jacob. Jacob, you're a hero, man. Thank you so much, Jacob. You rock, mate. Your socials going gangbusters this month since taking the full-time plunge. Wishing you all the best. Loads of content, Jacob, at patreon.com. Sorry, at Esteemed Kompany on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm trying my best, Jacob. Thank you. You're a hero. Love you loads, Jacob. Round of applause for Jacob. There's only one Jacob Chilinsky. One Jacob Chilinsky. There might be more than one, but maybe you're a Jacob Chilinsky Jr. But there's your song. Superior. I'm sorry that I'll try and talk slower like this, Superior. I hope you can hear me. There's so many comments that you naturally try and chase the comments and catch up to them all. LG and Cow. LG and Cow with their hands in the air and the clapping. Gav Howarth with the dot cotton medicinal. That's one for the English viewers above a certain age. Reply if you know who dot cotton is. Don't Google it. Reply if you know dot cotton. Yes or no. And MCFC Demo said there'll be beans beans on toast in the Esteemed Kompany household tonight. That would be wonderful, mate. Beans on toast. What a delicacy. Do you know what? I've deleted delivery off my phone because I haven't got a choice anymore now. Uber's gone, though I can business expense some of it. But, yep. Liverpool-Watford highlights on the screen. Oh, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Don't you love to see it? Things you love to see. Foden for the derby. Ragmani. I would definitely want Foden for the derby. Once again, Jacob, thank you so much, mate. Jacob, love you, mate. And here the dot cotton responses coming in. Superior, thank you so much. As long as it works for you. I'm always a little drunk, I guess. A lot of people, sexy dot cotton. Joe, I am very much love who you want to love kind of person, but that even pushes it for me. East bloody Enders. But we're more of a Coronation Street kind of crowd, aren't we, really? Being that we're from up north and all that. Don't forget the ice cream. Do you know what? Ice cream would be good, Thomas, from a sore throat. But yeah, sadly not. No ice cream for me. Akshay said, what if Real Madrid used the same strategy for getting physical with City, fearing for the Madrid game? I think it won't be as physical. I think we'll revel it. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. I don't think they'll be quite as physical, and also they'll try and play football because they need to score, so we should be okay. You live near Oxford Road Station, right? I do. I'm not going to say where, but I do live near Oxford Road Station, yes. John, you're thinking of Tommy Doyle there, mate. Tommy Doyle's granddads are Glyn Pardoe and Mike Doyle. So, yeah, he did. Foden's none of Foden's family footballers as far as I know, but you're thinking of Tommy Doyle there. He's the most bluest of blue birds possible, I reckon, really. Samuel reckons Foden would have played better than Silva today. It's very possible. Maybe definitely better than one of them at least. Fingers crossed he can get on in the second half. Actually, quite nice this. I've done quite well. Good old cinnamon stick there in my glass of piss. Nicola is not back. I'll see where she is. I think she's all good. She's out getting... where is she? Where is Nicola? She's good. She's over in Bury somewhere at the moment. Bless her. Thoughts on Ramos appealing? I mean, why not LG and Cal? I think they're going for it because what's the worst that can happen? I mean, he won't be asked to miss a Greek game next season, so that's why he's going for it. Right, I'm going to get ready to start the clock again. So I don't know how to do this, so I'm going to work out. Hopefully, it should be bang on time. Fingers crossed. How do I become a footballer, Philip? You get very good, mate. You just practice lots and get hopefully a shit ton of luck. Because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Right, I'm ready. I'm ready to press start on the timer because I've got to do it myself. There's no technical wizardry here. It's just one man, one computer, a bunch of windows open on a laptop, ready to press go. Fingers crossed. Second half's about to underway. What's your second half predictions? And we're off. Is it working? Is it working? Yes, it's working. I'm actually a second ahead, by the way. So I'm second ahead of the game by half a second. Yeah, Dame was right. Where was the actual easy jokes? Not everyone hysteria, but some people are. Thank you so much. It's nice. It's nice. I guess is this what Twitch is like, by the way, with the whole... what's the money like in Twitch? Maybe you should get onto Twitch. Is Twitch actually good for that kind of stuff? Maybe we should play games on Twitch. I haven't got the equipment for it, though. That's the only thing. Like, I need better equipment. 2-1 LG Cal reckons. We won 3-0. Akshay reckons. Ben, I'm a Manchester City fan, mate. I'm a big blue. I'm a big Bert. Caleb, fingers crossed too, pal. I would love it if Foden gets on for more than 5 minutes. I suspect he actually will do. I think it'd be good if Foden came on and made a difference. That would be really, really increase his chances. Really a little bit of pressure here. Bernardo crossed straight into the keeper's hands. Zach, I'm hoping to go. Yeah, I should be going. Don't see why not. I haven't got tickets, but I'm going to work it out. I'll get one from somewhere. But I should be going. Johnny SB, is he good at Twitch, Damo? I guess Johnny, I'll ask him. Twitch is huge money. Maybe I don't think I'm. Maybe I should get on Twitch. Mixer, I've never even heard of Mixer. Fortnite on Twitch, bloody hell. Imagine me, Caden, streaming Fortnite. 34-year-old man. Well, I guess Ninja can do it. I can do it as well. Best away games I've been to, LG and Cow. The Celtic game. I know we didn't win, but that was insane. Real Madrid. I was at Real Madrid, not Real Madrid away. PSG. That was really good. PSG away. Celtic. Yeah, that was just mad. I think it was 3-3. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oliver Boyson. Oh yes, Oliver. Oliver is a new member. Thank you very much, Oliver. Get access to all those emojis, and you're an absolute hero. Oliver, thank you. Cheers. Welcome to the club, Oliver. Thomas, thank you very much, mate. See you later, dude. See you later, Thomas. Get me on your phone, maybe. Let's go on, City. A chance here. Aguero should have passed it to Mahrez there. But he didn't. But Oliver, thank you very much for the latest member. Favourite City player growing up was Kinkladze or Rosler, or it depended on the team, but Sean Wright Phillips, big time. Sean Wright was a hero of mine. Really, William, that's interesting. Maybe I should get onto Twitch then. I'll do some gaming stuff with me and Nicola. I've got an itchy nose. Sorry, I'm rubbing my nose a lot on stream. I'll get over here and do it. Someone asked what this is. It's a hot toddy, but it's got rum in it instead of whiskey because I'm out of whiskey because I've got a sore throat at the moment. William, this is very interesting. Could everyone comment this advice on the video, by the way? Not on the live chat, on the actual video, so I can remember this advice about Twitch, because I'll try and get on Twitch. Thank you very much for the advice about Twitch. Aguero should do better, Thomas, Tomos. Is it spelled Thomas? Is it just pronounced Thomas? Thomas Griffiths. I believe it is, but yeah, he should have done better, I reckon. Carl reckons we should need to take this nonsense seriously. Carl, you're right. MCFC Damo, I noticed that. That's a hell of a claim. Johnny SB on Twitter founded IGN. As a massive gamer nerd, the fact that the guy who founded IGN follows me on Twitter, that blew my mind, even though, it's just weird. I love the internet. Founding IGN. Imagine founding IGN. I hope Johnny made a lot of money from that because it's a massive site at IGN now. I wish I had that C-shirt 3-2-1 biter. That would be great. LG and Cal reckons he's asking, should Garcia be ahead of Stones in the pecking order? I mean, I like Garcia. Maybe. I mean, that's up for Guardiola to decide. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. I mean, on merit this season, Garcia definitely deserves more game time. Whether he should be ahead of anyone, I don't know, but he should definitely deserve more game time. I agree with that. He's a top bird. The idea that the IGN founder is a Man City fan blows my mind. I love that. I don't play career mode. I don't really play FIFA, to be honest, mate. Oh, Gun Aguero. Nice touch. Decent attack here. Oh, Mendy! Mendy's just walloped one off the crossbar like a prime Sunji high. I was not expecting that to happen. Thought he was going to cross. That was lovely, that. David Silva, the pass. That was a rocket. Who do you prefer, Huddersfield or Leeds? Ben, I have no strong opinions about Huddersfield. Sorry. You had Aaron Moy, so I'll go for Huddersfield because Aaron Moy, legend. Oh, that was a rocket. That was nearly a thunder cunt. Nearly broke the bar. Yeah, he absolutely smashed it. Mendy's redemption would be a genuinely fantastic story. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed Mendy starts to kind of get a little bit of luck, because I would love it. I'd absolutely love it, because he's had so much bad luck with his injuries and he's worked so hard to get back. Mendy redemption. That's all I want in life. And Mendemption. Is that even a thing? Well, it is now. Mendy was feeling it. He smashed it. Oh, another chance. Picking up the pace a little bit. It was a good save, that, from the keeper. Decent. Getting better. Mendy has Sunjay in his wall growing up. Yeah, imagine. Nemo, that was the exact reference I was making. I posted that today on Twitter. And it was a hell of a thing. Yeah, the C word, but I speak too fast. He won't even notice it. The game has picked up a lot of pace here. It's getting a bit tastier. Go on, Rodri. I like Rodri, you know. I've got a lot of time for him. I think he's going to get better and better. Come on, City. The pace is a bit better this half. You can tell he's got at him. Come on, lads. Nah. Louis, I think Rodri's first season has been okay. I mean, it's been okay, you know. I think he's come into a relatively dishevelled Manchester City team defensively. Good pass from Mendy there. Oh! Yes! Get in! 1-0. Sergio Aguero. A little bit of luck on the goal, but I don't care. Come on, City. You signed Phil Jones, we signed Kun Aguero. What a man, the beautiful Argentine. Mendy with a lovely little pass. And you don't, as they say, you don't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. He took a shot and we got the goal that we probably deserved, let's be honest. Aguero, lovely stuff. We're going to win all the domestic trophies again, apart from the Premier League. The domestic cup trophies, that'll do. Nice pass from Mendy. Is he onside? I mean, VAR would probably have him offside for that, wouldn't they? I mean, I'd say that's level, but VAR would have him offside. The all count, mate. The all count. Aguero! Look at this. He's got the emojis on the go there. We did need that look. Let me update the score at the bottom here. 1 second. I'm just exporting it right now. Keepers. I feel sorry for the keeper there because he's been pretty good tonight, but it doesn't look lucky, mate. It happens. I've updated the score. The score's updated. We're all good. No VAR. I know. VAR might have had him off by his toe or something like that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Deserved. Mendy assist. Mendy assist indeed. It all counts, you know, this kind of stuff for Mendy. And like Spike by any chance, guys. And don't forget, while you're here all in a good mood, make sure to follow me at Esteemed Kompany on Twitter, / Esteemed Kompany on Facebook, and also at Esteemed Kompany on Instagram, and make sure as well hit the notification bell on the bottom. So subscribe to this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell because not every video will get sent to your phone otherwise. So do that. I'm on 3,613 subscribers, so let's see if we can get it up to another 20-30 by the end of this video. Darren Morris is here. Darren, welcome to the member. Mendemption as well from Damo there. Liverpool are going to bottle it, don't worry. Oliver, I love your optimism. Imagine they would never hear the end of it. But Darren, welcome to the stream, pal. Darren's a member as well. Darren's another Esteemed Kompany squad member. Well, I can't wait for the people who become members of my channel. That within time, your squad status starts to change. You become you get promotions and stuff, and eventually, you stay long enough, you become you get a statue. Well, not literally a statue. That's what it says in the little tiny picture next to it. I'm just reading the comments. Wonder if Pep's resting Foden for the derby. Thomas, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be nice. I mean, I don't think Foden needs to be rested. He's just a kid, you know. He's barely played any football. I think he's fit as a fiddle. His natural fitness would be amazing. But maybe. Damo, you're right, mate. If we win that, football has peaked. It's totally peaked. If we somehow win it, what's the point anymore? We can't ever get better than that. It'd be hilarious. I'm feeling confident, about some. It's mad, isn't it? That even if we don't win we won't win the league this year, of course. But even if we don't, which we won't, it doesn't matter. If we win a bunch of trophies, that our poor season will still have. It'll still have loads of trophies anyway, which is crazy. It will still pop, maybe, hopefully. There's an overthinks argument in the comments. I don't think I don't know, it's a controversial one. I think the style, I think we say it overthinks when we don't play well, and then we're not bothered about overthinking when we play well. It's all about conviction on the night. I think largely our style doesn't really change, and it's the same style that's won us 2 leagues, I don't think we overthink. I think sometimes we lack conviction on some certain nights, but I think largely our style is fine. It's all about just the performance of the night, and it's a very meticulously crafted style, and it requires conviction and all that kind of stuff. And we're a style that we're like a beautifully put together clock, or the cogs kind of moving in order. And if one of us not moving quite as well, maybe we won't be quite as fluid. But largely, I think our style is intricate, so it can look slow, and if one player is not kind of fully fit, or not fully into it. But I think our style is what it is. I love it. I absolutely love it. One of their guys trying to take on the whole world there. Do you know what? I want to see Mendy score as well. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Oliver, I have seen the debate. I actually do think winning the Premier League is better. I do. I always rather win the Premier League. I don't think win the Champions League. I mean, this year I would take it, but I don't think win the Champions League without winning the league. I want to be the best in the country, then be the best in Europe. Having said that, City have won it twice in a row. So if you won the Champions League this year, we could have a very good argument for being the best in Europe, given our recent success over the past few years. But largely, would always rather win the Premier League first, personally. But I understand that. I understand the opinions either way. Personally, though, no one gives a shit about the Chelsea side that won the Champions League a few years back because they finished 6th in the league and they fluked it. No one could say they're the best in Europe. Whereas I'd rather at least be one of the best teams in the country. Well, the best team in the country. My dad is singing, apparently. My mum's in the stream. Everyone say hello to Audrey. She's in the stream. Esteemed Kompany. Scoreline is 1-0. It's 1-0, mate. It's in the corner there. A few people asked where Nicola was before. She's still in Bury, by the way. So I think she won't be making it for the stream, unfortunately. She's doing a long session out there, getting a makeup pre-tested or something like that. So that's where she is. A lot of people asked where she was before. EK's Mama. Hello, EK Mama. Hello, Audrey. I love it when people say hello. It's great. It's good fun. Good cross from Mahrez. Unlucky. Guerrero's got the ball at the back post. Caden said everyone subscribed to Stephen's mum. True story. My mum actually sent me a screenshot the other day saying, "What does it mean when someone subscribes to me?" She got one subscriber the other day from a comment, and she was buzzing. So go and subscribe to my mum. It's funny. Audrey is sketchy. Paul North. Who's Paul North? And Audrey is sketchy. Oh, she's a little tinker. My mum. Nah, she's class. Sketchy yours. Go and subscribe to my mum, Audrey. I don't know why there's nothing on there, but go for it anyway. Nippon, I agree. If City win the Champions League, we are the best team in the world, in my humble opinion, given what we've done recently. Oh, nice bit of football there. Morris has stunned the ball and did the weirdest little kind of slip on the ball thing I've ever seen. Just click a name, Gav. Click a name in the comments, and I think you can subscribe to her. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if she's got a channel. I can't share the link because I'm a bit too busy on this, unfortunately. But yeah. Any changes anyone wants to see? People subscribing to my mum. Akshay, you keep saying that. I think he is what he is. Morris is a very talented player. Sometimes he'll be effective, sometimes he won't be. But you take the rough with the smooth with certain players like that. I think he's a very good player. I don't think he'll change too much. Decent chance here. Morris on the ball. Oh, drilled it past. It's a very Morris area, that. MCFC Damo, that would be great, but I don't think she's got any, unfortunately. Is the clock not working? Oh, the clock's gone funny. Oh, let me sort the clock out. I don't know what's happening with the clock there. Alright, let me try and work out the timer. I have no idea what's happening with the timer. I'll try and work that out now. I think it's cropped too much. Let's see if we can fix this. What's going on there? Oh wow, it's gone. I don't know what's happened with the timer. Alright, let me sort the timer out for you guys, right? So where are we? I'll sort the timer out now. Alright, I'll get it going in a second. Oh, I've messed up the timer. Oh no. This is the first time I've done anything like this. How do I do it? How do I get the timer going? Oh no, well, I've messed it up, unfortunately. I'm trying to get it working, I promise you. It's not working. Oh well. There we go. This is the beauty of... I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, it's because... Do you know what's going on? It's because it's set to... It's a timer that goes up to an hour. So I'm going to get rid of the timer, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to get rid of it. I've worked out what's going on. Basically, the timer I've been using has... It gets to an hour and doesn't carry on the minutes. I don't know how to change that. That's the first time I've done it, so... It goes to 1 hour something. Yeah, it hits 1 hour, so... I'll work out how to do it next time. I didn't really foresee that coming. So basically, this is what's happened when you're new at this kind of stuff. Basically, I need to find out a clock that doesn't change to hour time, but it went to hour time. I'll work it out for the next one. It'll be fine. Hopefully that's the charm. That's the charm, basically, of this kind of channel. We're working it out together, you know. We're all in this together. We're all collective here. I've messed it up, but it'll be fine. We'll work it out for next time. I'll need a football timer, yeah. So basically, what I've got is software called OBS, and it takes a certain screen print from a website, basically. And I had a timer playing in the background. It was taking it from that. I didn't really think about that, did I? I didn't think about it. I can't be arsed sorting the time right now because it involves a lot of editing, but I'll do it for the next one. So, are you watching this back, basically? Sorry, we're currently at the 64-minute mark. Muddy Duck wants some creativity, energy. Likewise, Foden. Muddy Duck, I want him on too. LG and Cow, that makes sense, doesn't it? Gobridge does it, so maybe he uses the same thing as I do, and it hasn't worked out either. That would make sense. So maybe next time, for the second half, what I'll do is next time I do this, I'll get a first and second half symbol. So I'm learning, you know. I'm learning. I'm working out how it goes. My dad reckons we're lacking width. I can't wait for Sane to be back. He's not quite ready yet, but, you know, I had a feeling it'd be end of March. That was my really... well, yeah, I had a feeling that I think end of March, if it's going to happen. Do 45 minutes. Yeah, I'll do that from next time. John, that's weird. I presume that isn't true, but that's weird. I think people are just making that up, John. As much as he's a pain in the arse, I don't think that's probably true. Nicola's on her way back, by the way. She's on the way back from Bury, if anyone's interested. No, she's just messaging me. Why doesn't David Silva shoot ever? Do you know what, Pluto? If you watch the documentary, that my good friend Paul Walsh is an absolute hero. At Paul Walsh on Twitter. He's a cameraman from Man City. He made this documentary about Silva, and you see footage of David Silva when he was 17 scoring a shit ton of goals for Spain's youth team. He's got a hat trick in a final. He scored loads when he was a kid, and now he doesn't really shoot anymore. I don't know why. He's just the guy he just doesn't trust his shooting, does he? I guess. Katie wants to make my parents bigger YouTubers than me. Deduzi, I am a City fan. Yes, I am. I do agree about Foden coming on, JC. I think he should be on, definitely, because we should be. 100% should be, because I think he's playing well. Oliver, I agree. Yes, Stones has been fine. He's been fine, Stones. He should do at this level, I guess. But yeah, he was playing at this level a long time ago for like Barnsley or whatever. Yeah, Morgan, we're not playing particularly well, are we? We're not playing particularly well. I can't really disagree with that. It's hard to disagree. Don't forget as well, if you are watching this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. Likes are always really useful because they, help people find this video. Menu across, hit the defender, and subscribe, as Darren said. And also make sure to follow me. I'll see if anyone's followed me on Instagram. I love doing this bit at Esteemed Kompany on Instagram. See, got any new followers? No, at Esteemed Kompany. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Jaden Joseph, I don't really think Stones would be a good DM personally. I don't think he's got the 360 vision. You need to have a really good kind of awareness of everything around you. And he's played the game looking forward. I think largely, I can't really imagine Stones pirouetting away from people. For some other clubs, definitely, maybe. But for Manchester City, in the way that we play football, I can't really imagine him being good at as a defensive midfielder. I just don't think he's I don't think he's that great. He's a good passer, but I don't think he's an expansive passer. I think Otamendi's a better passer, personally. And I can't imagine him being good at kind of dealing with pressure from both sides. So, not for me, personally. Lone Wolf saying, subscribe to my boy. Fingers crossed. Everyone should subscribe. Yeah, lifetime W. The timer's gone off the screen because it got broke. I'll work it out for the next stream. It kind of went past it, and I just... Yeah, it's gone. It should be gone. Oh, no, it hasn't gone. I didn't realise. There we go. It's gone now. Properly gone. I'll get it fixed next time for the next half. I didn't realise, that it'll go. People keep asking me what the guitar is behind me. I'll just go grab it right now. One sec. It is a Telecaster. Oh, I think it's probably flat, and I've just knocked Sergio. Gotta grab it. No, this is definitely going to be... It's going to be out of tune. Is it out of tune? Oh, it's not too bad. I'm not going to play any songs, though, because... No. I'm more of an effects kind of person. But yeah, this is a Telecaster. I love this toy. Beautiful. It's a beautiful little guitar. Genuinely love this little boy. Cost me about 300-400 quid or something like that. And I played it in front of a few thousand people. But yeah, it sounds nappy. It's slightly out of tune. And I don't know what to play on tonight, so I'm not going to. It is out of tune. You're right. It's totally out of tune. One strum of it, you can hear the flatness. Morez! Ah! Pull back and nothing happened. Michael's fallen asleep, unfortunately. It is a boring game. I would like Foden on. I think Morris should do better than they should find someone. I don't know how to play Blue Moon, unfortunately, football camps. If I did, I'll work it out for you next time. It's about, I would say, 7, 8 years old, Ollie. 7, 8 maybe, something like that. When I was in a band, I played it every single day for about 10 years, but not anymore. No, for about 6, 7 years. I got it in like 2013, 2012, maybe 2013 actually, about 7 years. How are you, Jamie? I'm good, thank you. I'm excited for the new Batman. I don't have any strong opinions. I'll see the trailer and maybe, I'll be interested. Garry there, that'll be interesting. David off of Foden for LG and Cow. That would be. I would actually agree with that. My dad, Michael McInerney, reckons Cancelo doesn't get enough games. That's not a bad shout, Dad. Oliver, one day I'll give a podcast a go. There's a lot of good City podcasts out there. And to be honest, if I'm being totally honest with you, like this is a more viable kind of space for me at the moment, given the fact that I haven't got much competition on it largely. So I'll put all my effort into growing this, and eventually, fingers crossed, I will get somewhere. Oh, chance! Oh, Morris put it wide. Oh, Lewis, thank you so much, Lewis. Any musical endeavours on the horizon? Lewis, you're an absolute hero. Love you, mate. Seriously, thank you. Sadly not. I'm a bit old for it now. I'm 34 and unfortunately no musical endeavours on the horizon. I would love to. But I just haven't got time for it. And also I've got a bit of tinnitus these days. So my band were called Embers. Go listen to some songs. Oh, decent chance. Oh, how have we not scored? How have we not scored there? Morris, was it Rodri in the end? That keeper's had an absolute, what a save. So Stones with the first one. Cut back. Come on, City. We really should be scoring here. That's a good save from the keeper, to be fair. Who was the second? Was it Rodri? Lewis, back to your question. No, I played like... If you want to listen to my band, by the way, I'll put a link. Go to www.youtube.com/Embers. We split up a couple of years ago, but we were very good, I promise you. I put a link there. If anyone wants to listen to my old band, it was big epic indie rock stuff. We were very good. But that's well past that these days, unfortunately. We have wasted a few chances, haven't we? I'm starting to feel like maybe they'll be back into it. You start to wonder genuinely if they'll get like some kind of late goal or something like that. Lifetime, the dream for this channel, mate, is just to be able to keep it going, I guess, full time. Like, I want to grow and be able to create more content. I want to be able to, I guess, the dream for the channel is to be able to become a Manchester City fan channel full time. You know, get like maybe one day if I get to a certain place where I can earn enough to pay myself a wage. Maybe then pay some other people to help me with like fan cams or something like that. Eventually, do loads of stuff basically. Absolute loads, hopefully. Caden's pointed out there's a video on your mum's channel of you playing with your band. There is actually. There is, Caden, yeah. But yeah, my dream is to just make this a really good hub with loads of different content and just make it good fun and entertaining with loads of kind of audience contribution as well eventually. Fingers crossed. Their keepers are a blinder. Absolute blinder. It's always the way though. Oh, Mahrez, you should have passed that to Jesus. Matthew, I get on really well with all my ex-band members, but we've all dispersed. Um, the one, like, yeah, unfortunately, we've all dispersed, so it's not going to happen. Thomas, welcome back. Welcome back, Thomas. Come on, fruit salads. Everyone wants Foden on, including Cameron. Gav City. Well, I mean, I get contact every day for some Man City, but one of my best friends is from Man City. But largely, I don't really hear from City much. They don't seem to be interested in working with content creators like myself that much. There's a few nice people there, of course. But largely, I don't think City have any interest in working with YouTubers or whatever. I think they should do, though. I think the City should do. We've got a really passionate fan base, and I think it's a shame that they don't get City creators involved more, because it'd be good fun. You know, I'd love to do stuff with City, but I don't think they're interested, which is a bit of a shame. Another save from the keeper there. You're right. What's the score? It's currently 1-0 Man City, as it says in the bottom corner there. Come on, David. Oh, Garry was nearly through then. Thomas, that would be amazing. 50k before the end of the year. I'm hoping during the transfer window my subs will go up big time. But yeah, 50k by the end of the year would be great. I'm currently at, by the way, subs 33,618. It's going up. It's going up by like 25 during this stream, which is nice. Fingers crossed it can go up more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. It'd be great. Don't forget as well, patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany if you want to help support the channel. You don't have to, of course, but if you want to, it's great. And make sure to go like me on Twitter, Esteemed Kompany, and Facebook and Instagram and everything else. Atlantic Bird, I appreciate that, mate. I will definitely look into it at some point. Message me on Twitter. I don't know yet who will do it, but eventually I will get some moderators if they start to get bigger, especially during the transfer window. A lot of people want Mahrez on. Not Mahrez there, sorry. Not Mahrez, Foden on. Oh, good ball. Mendy's off here. Oh, he couldn't pick out Aguero, unfortunately. Do I sing? Ross, I can sing. Not very well, but I did sing. I wrote some songs. And I've sang on some songs. If you message me on Twitter, I'll send you a link to them. But yes. Lifetime, feel free, mate. That would be really nice of you if you want to do that. Feel free to tell people. I would love it. The more people subscribe, the better. Hopefully the content will get better and better over time. I guess what will happen is when I'm full-time, fully full-time, I'll have more than enough time to start tweaking things, and hopefully it'll get better because I'll have more time to play around things. Fingers crossed. Foden, Sterling and Gundogan all warming up. I'm surprised Foden's not on yet. He looks like he wants to get on. Favourite City podcasts? Well, we've got some great City podcasts. Blue Moon, the OGs. David Moon does a fantastic job. 9320 with Asan and the guys. 9320 is fantastic. We've got the Noisy Neighbours. We've got plenty of great podcasts in Manchester City. There's probably more. I've not listened to the City Extra guys yet. I think with formerly the City Eye. I haven't listened to that yet, but apparently that's pretty good. We've got loads. Look at that, 19 attempts to 1. But you go and support all the City podcast creators. Sing Wonderwall. I can't remember how to play Wonderwall. I won't sing it, but I'll see if you can remember how to play it. Something like that, isn't it? What is it? There we go. I'm not going to sing it. Today is going to be the day. Could you even hear that anyway? Mendy is getting better. He is getting better. If you want to see the match, Fares, go on BBC iPlayer. Should be able to get it on there. Who scores in City? It was Aguero scored. 30 minutes isn't much time to influence the game, I agree. I would like to see Foden on very quickly, but I don't think it's going to happen. I didn't properly sing it, Damo. I can sing it. I mean, he's not. It's easy to sing Wonderwall. Everyone can sing Wonderwall. It's not exactly. It's not like. It's not exactly hard to sing. Yeah, Thomas has got a point. If I sing it because I'm so good at singing, I'll get copyright strikes, and no one wants that. Oh. Oh shit! They nearly scored. Oh yeah, and someone else pointed out the new Athletic podcast with Sam Lee is good. It is indeed, with David Mooney hosting that as well. It's called Why Always Us. Someone asked me if I could go on that the other day, but they're only using their writers, I think. So that was close, wasn't it? Far as BBC iPlayer, it's on BBC iPlayer. If they'd scored that, then that'd have been terrible. What a time work out that I had to play it. Damo's not a fan of the Athletic. LG and Cal, thank you very much, mate. Maybe one day, LG. For now, I'm all right, but largely. Thomas, hopefully that'll be the idea. But if you don't know about Sam, Sam's just had a baby. He had a little boy, so Sam's going to be off the scene for a while, I guess. I think he's going to be very, 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 very tired. So unfortunately, I think me and Sam will do some videos together in the future at some point. But at the moment, it's unfortunately out the window. We do need to sharpen up Jon Snow. Farah's no worry, mate. No worries at all. Finley asked how the wedding plan is going. We've got the venue. I've got my suit. I've got my ring on the way. I ordered it. We're doing pretty well. We've got the food. But we're not really playing that well anyway. I'll get back to football. Pep isn't happy, and rightfully so, because this hasn't been a good game. We should be better than this. Ollie's just said Blue Moon is CAMFG. I said Blue Moon, so I forgot I was on a live stream now. I'm trying to work it out. Sorry. What is Bravo doing there? I'm getting distracted by my guitar. If I pick up a guitar, I get very distracted. Everyone always jokes that about me, so I'm going to put guitar down. We're playing not very well here. We're giving them a chance to get back into it, and I'll be fuming if we somehow mess this up. Come on, lads. We need a little bit of injection of ideas. Seriously, I think Sterling and Foden coming on here would genuinely help us. It would terrify them with the pace on the counter. Sorry, I'm just replying to Nicola. Sterling coming on. It should have been Foden in my opinion, but Sterling coming on. Very good point, Caleb. I put my guitar away now anyway. I got distracted by a not very interesting game of football. Come on, City. We need a little bit more panache here. We've had the chances, of course, but we've been underwhelming. And if we mess this up, genuinely, it's despicable, to be honest. With all due respect to Sheffield Wednesday, they are not a very good side. Norwich have equalised. Interesting. I'd say Spurs going out would be a good thing, but our record against Norwich isn't exactly stellar, is it? Let's be honest. Oh, come on, lads. We need to be a little bit more clever here. Players' reaction to Pep's instructions looking like nodding to shut him up. I think largely that's what it will be, Oliver. Oh, nearly on Aguero's head. Didn't quite reach. Oh, bless you, Thomas. As Thomas said, remember to subscribe. Usually I'm a lot more energetic than this, but I've got a sore throat today. Thomas, thank you so much, mate. Yes, remember to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe for loads of videos. Go and check out any of the content I made recently. The live streams are getting used to still, but largely it's a lot more fluid and like a natural on the actual pre-recorded videos. But we'll get there in the end. I am learning this live stream malarkey. I'm learning when to watch and when not to watch, which is really that's the thing I'm learning how to do. But Thomas, thank you so much, mate. Subscribe. I'll tell you what subscribers I'm on right now. I am on right now 33,621. So click that subscribe button and I'll tell you if it goes up. Mendy man of the match from Paul. Do you know what? He's been good, Mendy. I agree. He's been good. He's getting better. Oh! Nearly on Jesus' head from Mahrez. Thomas, thank you very much, mate. Caleb, Kane would score a lot of goals in this team, definitely. I feel like his play's changed a little bit recently. I think he might have been offside there anyway. But I think Kane's changed a bit. Like the Kane of 2-3 years ago, maybe. But since his injuries, it looks a little bit different. So maybe. Mahrez for Damo for man of the match. Natural Data said we missed this guy's creativity. I don't think there's a team in the world that wouldn't miss Kevin De Bruyne. He's phenomenal. Wait, who's coming off here? Aguero's coming off for... Don't tell me it's Foden. Oh, it's not Foden. Sterling's on. He's only just got on. Thank you, John. Very kind of you, mate. Cameron, I hope he scores then, pal. It won't happen though, we all know that. I took it as live chat, John. Thank you very much. Matt reckons Mendy's the only positive of this game. Mendy's getting better. Give him time, give him another summer staying fit, and we could see a very special Mendy next season. I always think he just needs time, Mendy. It's just about time. Natural, you're right to be scared of the Madrid game. We'll be better in the Madrid game, though. We'll be loads better. It's hard to get, largely, I think, for whatever reason, for players like this, sometimes it's hard to get up for this kind of game because it's almost like it's seen as too easy for them, which is a bit naive. But it's harder to get motivated. Whereas for the big games, you're more up for it naturally. I think we'll be a vastly different side against Real Madrid. Jon Snow, no idea where Foden is. John, he should be on a long time ago, in my humble opinion, but whatever. It didn't happen, unfortunately. You're right, Austin. Pep is never happy. Pep knows that there's always room for improvement. I mean, sometimes he's happy, of course, but there's always room for improvement. 100%. So there's only 5 minutes left now on my clock. Well, 5, including injury time. 3 minutes left, so probably about 5-6 minutes maybe total. Go on, Bernardo. Go on, Bernardo. In the area. Nothing's happened there. Thomas, that's an interesting question about Distan. Distan was class. I'm not sure he was good enough on the ball in terms of passing. Maybe with Distan. I don't think so though. I think maybe a young Distan will have a chance to learn this. Maybe. Damo says we're grinding out wins recently, pretty similar to other recent games. We haven't been expansive for a few months now. That's probably fair as well, I reckon. I think the lack of an informed Sterling is probably a big part of that as well. And also, I think we're still trying to find our balance in midfield because, like, we've seen Silva in out, Bernardo sometimes in out. The midfield changes a lot around De Bruyne. Go on. Is he getting onto that? No, he's not. Yeah, Ross, Pep does say, I'm so happy all the time, but, you know, he says that about everything. He doesn't actually mean anything he says, I don't think. Any new followers on Instagram? Let's have a look. Don't forget to follow me at Esteemed Kompany on Instagram and Facebook. And my mum mocking me, by the way. I got a message from my mum saying, out of tune, bless her. 33,623 subscribers. Thank you very much. Any new followers? Douglas Stewart, follow me. Douglas Stewart on Instagram. Thank you very much, mate. Ali, Iqbal, they're both decent players, so they looked fine today largely. Oh, good Mendy cross. Stone's not many good players, so I mean, they should be fine. Should be fine in this. Dame reckons it's a defence, which is interesting. Come on, City. Bernardo's got the ball. Ah. Too complicated again. Look, as long as we get through this, I'll be fine. We're not playing well. Arun Singh, he's not injured, no. De Bruyne's not injured, he's just been rested. Because he's our most important player, let's be honest. De Bruyne will be back at the weekend, hopefully. What do we all reckon the team should be against United? Oh, come on, Sterling, you got to do better than that. We do miss Laporte, don't we? I do agree about missing Laporte. I don't hate our defence, Morgan, but I do agree we miss Laporte. I don't think I've ever said that, Louis, so probably very small underpants. I don't think I've ever said that, mate. 3 minutes of stoppage time left. Oh, it's getting close now, so they're going to do everything, aren't they? Throw it forward. I'm a little bit nervous. This game should be over already. Daily FIFA tips and tricks. Maybe, mate. Maybe Simon will be back, but I don't think he'll be involved. I mean, it's going to take a long time to get up to fitness given the nature of his injury. I hope we don't concede now. I hope we don't concede. Imagine the scenes. The very bad scenes. Aguero's smiling on the bench anyway, at least. 2 minutes left. Christopher Madondo, thank you very much, mate. I'm trying my best. I'm learning this still. I'm growing with you guys, but thank you very much for the support. That's a good point. Dave reckons we can't move the... Oh, here we go. Oh, Sterling, man. Should be game over. Don't know how they not finish that off. Raheem. That keeper's had a bloody huge game, hasn't he? He'll be absolutely delighted. We've got to score that. The finish has been terrible tonight, hasn't it? 1 minute left on the clock. It should be over. Final minute left. Just push Bravo over. What was going on there? This is their last chance to throw something forward. They've all gone for it. Oh, Sterling's chasing. No, that was down the centre. Sterling would have got to that. We've had so many chances just straight at the keeper today. It's been frustrating. No idea, Money Duck. Maybe Bravo made a bit of the most of it, to be honest, but yeah. Come on, lads. Oh, a bit passive in midfield there. It's annoying. Ha, Daniel, great minds. So there we go. It's full time. The game is over. We are through to the next round, which is literally all that matters, I guess. It wasn't a good performance by any stretch of the imagination, but we are through. So we live to fight another day in the trophy. We're through to the quarterfinals. And I'm happy. I'm happy about that. We didn't play well. We really didn't play well. It was a genuinely pretty poor performance. But we're through, you know. Unlike Liverpool couldn't get through last night. We are through. And we're hopefully going to get to another final because I love going to Wembley. How you all feeling about it? That was hard, as my dad said. Who scores? Who scored? It was Aguero. As Damo said, what a chore that was. It was a hell of a chore. It's finally over. That was a slow game of football. Not much to be excited by there, was there? Hysteria, thank you very much. He said, another great job, Steve. I look forward to more in the future. More to bed. Peace out. Good night, Hysteria. Cameron, thank you very much, Cameron, for the 199 thing. For the game over, Cameron. Cameron Walker, love you, mate. Thank you very much, Cameron. The ending was horrible. It was a poor game, that. Guardiola won't be happy. What time is the draw at, Sanan Jas? I don't think I'll manage to the draw because I'm pretty tired, but we'll see. That wasn't a great game of football, though, by any stretch, but it doesn't matter. What time's the draw at, by the way, guys? Someone let me know. Because maybe I'll stay on. Depends what it is. But Guardiola's currently walking off talking to Mendy, which is interesting. MCFC Damo saying, I've got a live stream paint drying at the moment. I really could do a fun game to watch because that was so dull that I put on my guitar. It was really not an interesting game by any stretch. Oh, Mank, thank you so much, Mank. But yes, could be worse. Remember Samaras and Karadi. Ironically, watching Karadi was like watching things go slowly corroded over time, which was kind of like this game. But you're right, it could be much worse. At least we'll win these games. So it's a very good point, Mank. Thank you, Mank. Love you, mate. Cheers for the support. Draw is at 10. I'm not sure I'll last till 10 o'clock. 21.50, someone said. Will I last till 21.50? I don't think I'll last till 21.50. I'm going to chill my voice for a little bit, then do the match reaction. I'll stay on here for another 5 minutes or so, though, I reckon. Because I reckon the draw won't be done until like 10 past 10. Then I'll do my match reaction video, which will be over on the channel. Don't forget as well, make sure to subscribe. Thank you all for the support. I've genuinely enjoyed watching this video. Watching this game with you guys. The game was shite. I did enjoy the game, but chatting away with all you has been great. And Damo, I actually agree. Samaras was underrated and could have been class, and City ruined them. In my humble opinion, Samaras should have been a forward, and we ruined him. Samaras started really well, but we ruined him. Thomas reckons Mendy was man of the match. I probably agree. I thought Mendy was good. Cameron, I don't think Pep was mad at Mendy. I think he was just teaching Mendy. I think actually the reason Pep's talking to Mendy because he probably saw something he could actually help him improve on. So I think he's probably passionate because he realises he can improve him. And Thomas, you're right. Mendy deserves to be the next member sticker. I think I might be able to do that now, Thomas. I'll see if I can work that out. Eventually, when we get more members, I get more stickers. And let's see if I've got. Can I add any more stickers yet? I can add one more sticker. It'll be Mendy, Thomas. It'll be Mendy. I'll see if I can do it right now. No, I won't be able to do it right now. I'm on the stream. Or can I do it right now when I'm on the stream? Let's see if I can find a Mendy. I need a PNG of Mendy. I'll save this right now. I'm going to try and make a Mendy sticker while I'm on the stream right now, which is madness, but I'm going to try and give it a go. This is for... How do I do this now? Where am I? Going to add a Mendy sticker. See if this works, Thomas. Hang on, Thomas, if you're watching and everyone else watching. Trust me on this. Just kind of be patient. Right, I've saved and published that, Thomas. And if you type Mendy, Thomas, fingers crossed that should appear. There we go. Anyway, we're back to us. Right. I've added the sticker for all members. You can type Mendy now and Mendy should appear. I think, yeah, largely Pep was mad at everyone, including Aguero. So I probably agree. I think... you might have to refresh the stream, by the way, Thomas, maybe. But yeah, I think Pep probably just pissed off with everyone, really. Mendy, I thought, actually put a lot of effort into it. But he'll get better. The draw is in like 10 minutes, apparently. Maybe he'll hang around for the draw. Maybe I will hang around for the draw. That would make a lot of sense. Aguero isn't lazy, I don't think, Mohamed. I think he's just probably losing a bit of physicality. He is slowing down in general. Nicola's on the way home, by the way. She'll be in 10 minutes. Mendy's there! Thomas has got the sticker working. The Mendy sticker is working. Mendy's in. Nathan's joined in as well. Nathan, thank you very much. Nathan Gray, the latest member. Everyone give Mendy... No, there's no pun there. Give Nathan a round of applause. Nathan, you can now use the Mendy stickers as well. I've just added a sticker live during this. Nicola is on the way home. She'll be back in 10 minutes. Oscar, you have to be a member to use the stickers, unfortunately, pal. If you want to become a member, the £4 one will get you all that. It's also the £8 where you get extra bonus content. See that Mendyism sticker you got a member. Exactly. Maybe everyone just really wanted the Mendy sticker. But that's how you become. You have to become a member, mate. You go onto the channel. Nathan's joined just for the Mendy sticker. Nathan, what a hero, man. Thank you. Nathan, I really, really, really do appreciate your support. You're making these live streams happen. What's Garry Lineker saying, John? I've not seen it. Seen it. Bloody hell, I'm tired. Seen it's not a word. I've not seen it. I've not seen and heard. I think there's a compound word between seen and heard. Kevin, hello from Dubai. Hello, Kevin. Mate, just know you should create another video of this as the highlights. I don't know what you mean, Kurt. Kurt Cobain. Back from the dead there, Kurt Cobain. Let me know what you mean, Kurt. It's extra time at Spurs, apparently. Oscar. I see. There you go, Oscar. Asil says Mara's lacks finishing. I mean, I think that's largely everyone at Manchester City, unfortunately, mate. Daniel's going for a shower. Enjoy your shower, Daniel. See you later. See you later, pal. I mean, it was a poor game. It wasn't a poor game. We didn't play that well in particular. No one really stood out, but we're through to the next round. You don't really remember how well you played when you pick up a trophy. So now we're through to the quarterfinals. We're only 2 more games away from Wembley. Well, from a chance to win the trophy even. And I just want to get through. Which we have done. I think there was no real standouts. I'm gutted. I'm gutted that Foden wasn't playing. I think he would have made a difference today as well. I think largely his energy and would have been really good. Who's in the draw? I can't even remember who's in the draw. Who's in the draw? My head's gone. Someone list all the teams that are available in the draw because I've been too busy thinking about this that I can't remember who's in there. Callum, you're probably right, pal. City weren't good today, unfortunately. Thankfully for you there. If we were, maybe we would have been a little bit more, maybe a little bit more ruthless, but we weren't good today. Sheffield Wednesday did pretty well. Callum, your keeper was good as well, unfortunately, for us. Said Mendy, you got to be the one to save me. Thomas is loving the stickers. Sub count, Thomas, lifetimes requested sub count. We are at 33,625. 625. Let's see if we can get up to 635 before I go off the stream. Not Liverpool. Good point. Liverpool aren't in it. Sheffield United are in it too. That's a very good point. Aguero maybe was just offside. It's minor, but it's minor. I mean, personally, I wouldn't be bothered by that. But so the teams in the draw are Newcastle, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Sheffield United, Norwich or Spurs, or United or Derby. Oh, United or Derby. Let's get a Derby and United. Let's get Derby through and beat United. Oh, God. There's some difficult teams there. Leicester or Birmingham. What scores Leicester-Birmingham? Patchy, we didn't, unfortunately. No more. Natural's loving the Mendy stickers. The draw is in like 6 minutes, apparently, so I'm going to hang around for the draw. According to some people, is the draw definitely in 6 minutes? Let me check. Loving all the Mendy sticker action. Are we all sure the draw is in... Leicester 1-1, so Leicester are through as well. Quarter-final draw, FA Cup. It is. Let's have a look. It's apparently very soon. Leicester 1-0, 1-0. Fletcher was shocking today. I didn't really notice him at all. That's a good point. Natural's in with the stickers, man of the match, Mendy or Mahrez. I would go for Mendy personally. Muddy just wants a home fixture. Yeah, probably. I mean, it was a kind of fortunate goal, wasn't it, really? I feel a bit sorry for the keeper, who was really good all night. He'll be gutted because his team's gone out. I mean, it was hard because he's just kind of come off there. He got his hand to it. You should be ashamed of yourself, Thomas. I miss... Aguero is obviously still a fantastic player, but he hasn't got the pace anymore to get away from people, which is a bit of a shame. So he is slightly, he's slightly kind of losing a little bit of that kind of spark that makes him so good. Are we waiting for the Spurs game to finish? Guys, I'm probably going to wrap it up because my voice is very sore. I needed the match reaction video. But thank you so much for joining in. You're all heroes. I love you all. It's been good fun. Thank you to the new members. Who the new members were. I can't remember who they were. It was Nathan Gray and Oliver Boyson, I think. Thank you very much, guys. Matt's just joined in as well. Another new member. Matt, what a hero. Matt, you'll get access to bonus videos, Matt. There's a Foden video up already. If you go into the community section, Foden, bloody hell, Matt. If you go into the community section on my tab on the YouTube page, there's a video about Foden on there, and there'll be loads of new videos for your tier, Matt. So thank you very much, Matt. You're an absolute hero. Welcome to the team, Matt. Right, guys. Apparently it is at 2150. If it's at 2150, I might hang around. Is it actually at 2150? Right, I'm going to hang around then if it's at 2150. I definitely need to get a bit of a drink because my throat's a bit sore. Matt, thank you for becoming a member. Don't forget, guys, you can become a member as well. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to read out a few followers. Let's have a look. Any new followers? Also, Nicola is on her way home too, so maybe we'll get a kind of like a bonus Nicola appearance. Matt, it's been a fan since Bleeding Horizon. Matt, you're a hero. Cheers, pal. Bleeding Horizon. Who remembers Bleeding Horizon? That takes me back away. Bleeding Horizon was my first time in front of camera on YouTube, and I was terrible back then, but it's good fun. It was an absolute job. It was an absolute top-class job. Mank's staying. So I'm just stalling now until the draw. Let's be honest. We're all just stalling. Still. I'm very tired. I'm starting to mumble words more than I usually do. But I want to watch the draw. They had that one chance, didn't they? LG and Cow, I can't add the Scott Carson one, unfortunately. I got 9 out of 9, so I think if I get more members, I get more emotes. But I currently use them all, unfortunately. So 9 out of 9. Eventually I'll get more. And then hopefully I'll be able to get a Scott Carson one. So what happened to Bleeding Horizon? Right, I'll tell you a story about Bleeding Horizon. Basically, Bleeding Horizon was actually owned by a big media company. So basically, a long time ago, a company called Fremantle Media decided that fan channels would be really big. They hired a Manchester City fan or two to create some content. It was the same people who actually owned Full-Time Devils, and they thought that it'd be really big, and so they got a couple of City fans, not me actually, it was a guy called Adam Keyworth and a guy called Paul Walsh to make content, and they obviously found some people like Alex Hilton and Elliot and Walter Smith to get on every now and then as like guests, but it was a full-time endeavour, you know. It was a guy called Adam Keyworth left to get a job at Manchester City. They invited me on once as a guest, and I applied for the job as social media guy and general presenter-ish thing, and I got it. So basically my job was talking about Manchester City. Now, unfortunately, I don't think it was very sustainable because we had a fancy office and all that kind of stuff, and they paid the wages of 2 full-time people, and we paid for all the guests, and they paid for our expenses to go to games. And I don't think they could make the money back at the time in terms of to make the channel sustainable. So it only lasted a year while I was there, and eventually they made us all redundant, which is a real big shame. And I lost my job. Me and my friend lost our job. And when we lost our job, I thought, well, you know, I'll start my own channel, which is why Esteemed Kompany came about. I already had a blog called In Esteemed Kompany, and it made a lot of sense. That was like 3 years ago now, and the best thing that ever happened to me though, being on Bleeding Horizon. None of us could keep it going because, we didn't own it. So basically, the company owned it, and then they sold the rights to Social Chain, a company called Social Chain, who did absolutely nothing with it. So, as someone said, Bleeding Horizon died so Esteemed Kompany could live. But yeah, it died, and I wish I could have kept the rights to it, but some big, powerful people owned it instead, and they sold it off for probably pittance. And they killed it because they didn't know what they were doing, unfortunately. So naturally, when you're full time with something, you don't then go and do it for free. So I thought I'd start my own channel instead. And now this channel actually is as big as Blue Horizon was when I joined it. So I've caught up. Right, the draw's on. Martin Keown there, a very terrifying looking man. Was it Chris Waddle as well alongside him? It is. Get to the good stuff, guys. I know John just getting annoyed. John, I can see it, mate. But it's just a bunch of montages at the moment. Who do we all want then? Who do we all want? Get on with the draw, lads. No one's interested. They are killing time. It is not that interesting. It's just a draw. All this shit they do around draws goes on forever. Angel Estrada, Max Aarons is a very good player. I like him a lot. A lot of energy. I like him. Right, lads, get on with it. No one wants to look at old Martin Keown and Chris Waddle. Come on. LG and Kyle wants United. Josh wants Arsenal. Oscar, yeah, that is a sad story. It is what it is, you know. But that's why we're all here now, so it is what it is. Philip reckons we've got Spurs. Arun Singh, I don't know, I'm watching it on BBC, mate. Natural wants United. Or Chelsea. Dan reckons if you could beat Chelsea, we got them. Right, the balls are in the they're in the big weird bowl thing. Do you know what the orb looks like? Do you know when you go to like the zoo and you can crawl under it, you can put your head up inside this little kind of dome thing and look around at the animals? Look at some frogs or something. It looks like that. Right, the first draw. We're number 1 in the draw. Thank you, Matt. Matt, you're a hero. Number 2, Sheffield United at home. John, your ex is a looker. Sheffield have got Arsenal. Newcastle are out. This is going to be us, I reckon. I think it's going to be Newcastle. It is. I've called it. We're away at Newcastle. 100% called it. I just knew it as soon as it came out. Newcastle. Demo. Yeah, I knew it as soon as it came out of the bag. So you've got then Tottenham and Norwich. Newcastle, we should beat Newcastle away, maybe. It's going to be interesting. Tottenham or Norwich versus United. Literally called it. I knew as soon as it was Newcastle, I thought that's it, away. The glass domes at Chester Zoo, yeah. It just made sense, didn't it? As soon as they came out, you thought that's gonna be Man City. What do you think of that? That's not an easy game. It's not an easy game. It's one we should win if we were up for it. Manchester City versus Newcastle away from home. As Nathan said, it's not bad, but it could have been worse. It's not great. It's I think they'll be up for it. Newcastle, they've got nothing to lose. Yeah. 2-2 last time we played there. I mean, yeah. Oh, Shelby scored a blind, didn't he? I don't like away at Newcastle, actually. No, I don't like away at Newcastle. Oh well. Steve Bruce shithousery football. Right, I actually am probably going to wrap it up because I am knackered and my voice is absolutely exhausted. Guys, I love you all loads. I'm going to go and chill. I'm going to see if I can do the match reaction video. Maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe not. Maybe now. For now, though, I'm going to rest my voice for 10 minutes, see how I'm feeling. Thank you all for the support on the live stream. Thank you all to the new members as well. It's been great seeing all the members come in. The support as well. You're all absolutely awesome. Don't forget to follow me at Esteemed Kompany on Instagram and Twitter. And follow /Esteemed Kompany on Facebook. And if you want to support the channel on Patreon, that goes a long way. So thank you very much if you want to. Patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. My dad said it'll be a City-Chelsea final. Maybe. Right, I'm off. Guys, love you all. In a bit. Bye-bye. 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 I'm going to wave you all off. Just wave you emotionally. Goodbye. It's going. It's gone.